Oh man. It may or may not be my favorite time of year. It may or may not be. I am so utterly excited. I can't even begin to explain to you. I am so damn excited. Every single year I go live for the NFL draft, and it is just I think this might be 4 years now. I think we're going on 4 years, and it is an absolute blast every single time. And I expected this to be the same. I'm a fan of the Bills in this mock. I'm a fan of my mock in this scenario. On the left side, you will be seeing the leaderboard for the mock draft challenge that I am running. I will announce what pick I have every time I'm up. Actually, I have it right here. This is my mock draft, so I'll keep that up for now. But this is going to be fun. I'm very, very excited. It's always exciting to live stream during the draft, especially this year because no one has a fucking clue what is going to happen. What's going on? What's going on, History Buff? I have the comments, a new little feature. The comments are right below me to the bottom right, so I don't have to pop them up on screen. But I'm super fucking excited for this, man. It is going to be fun. Like I said, nobody has a damn clue what anybody is really doing outside of Mendoza, so it is going to be a blast. It is going to be a real, real good time to react to these live as they all go down. What do we got? Like T-minus 6 minutes until the Raiders are officially on the clock. They shortened the amount of time between picks, so that's very good. We are now live for the 2026 NFL draft. Sending this out. We are now live. Come hang out. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to get a pop. That was my one thing I wanted. But yeah, my mock is to my right, my left. I don't know. Is it your left? My right. The mock is on screen to the left. There has been so much back and forth for the first couple picks, and I really think that the Cardinals kind of control a lot of what is going to happen, at least in the top 10. Rumor has it that they're going to be going with Jeremiah Love. I kind of heard that lately. A little worried about that because obviously that's not what I have. But in the event they do go with Jeremiah Love, it's going to start a domino effect because the Titans are going to be SOL. They're probably going to end up taking like a Sonny Styles, and then that's going to put, the Giants behind schedule if they want to go with Styles. So this is really going to be an extremely, extremely unpredictable, especially top 10. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me close this out. Where is this? I want to close out Discord. Okay. You guys, I don't think you can hear the draft. Every year I have it just loud enough to where I can hear it and maybe it's picked up in the background, but I won't get banned for it. Because if I have the audio caught on my live stream, I get taken down. So that, I don't want that. I've had that happen before. I do enter myself into a mock draft challenge, not just the one that I'm running myself, but I do enter one. I do enter another one where a lot of the top analysts participate. A lot of the top names in the industry kind of participate. And it's pretty cool that I've gotten my way onto this list where I am not killing it. I think I'm like middle of the pack, but I try every single year extremely, extremely hard to put together a mock that is about as close to real as I can possibly get it. And this year, I think we're going to see a lot of low scores for the reason I was mentioning, just for the sheer fact that there's just not a lot that is really chalk whatsoever. But we'll see. I think though, as far as Buffalo goes, there are three options. I think it's Caden McDonald. I think it's, Casey Concepcion, maybe Omar Cooper if he falls. or to trade back. I don't think the Bills are going to be in on an edge rusher. I'm not sure where said edge rusher would play because Michael Hoyt's going to return at some point. You have Greg Rousseau. There's just a lot of edge rushers in that room. Welcome to the Jets, Fernando Mendoza. Wide receiver, maybe it might be wide receiver. I think it'll be interior defensive line if Caden McDonald is there. If McDonald is not there, I think they'll pivot to a receiver in the event that Concepcion is there or Omar Cooper is there. But if they're not, then I think they're going to be the team that trades back. So out of like the Seahawks, the Patriots, and the Bills, I think, and I have the Browns in my scenario as the ones trading back because they had the 24th pick. I think one of those four teams are the ones that move backward and allow the Cardinals to jump back up to take Ty Simpson. But I'm pretty damn confident that Ty Simpson goes in the first round. It's pretty much guaranteed as far as a lot of people I respect have to say so. It's been mocked by a lot of people that I respect. It's been talked about by a lot of insiders. A lot of people didn't think it'd be possible throughout the pre-draft process that Ty Simpson would be going in the first round, but we have to keep in mind we have to flat out keep in mind how important the quarterback position is. And teams are willing to get in the first round if they feel like there's any sort of potential because they want that fifth-year option. So we got to stop downplaying the importance of this position and how high a team is willing to take a quarterback. And we saw what the Giants were willing to do when they moved up for Jackson Dart last year. I think we're going to be looking at a pretty similar scenario. Aiden says, if Ty goes number one, you owe me $50. Dog. If Ty goes number one, I think I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money because there's probably people out there that have Mendoza being drafted first overall on their draft parlay. It's probably minus 15,000. It's probably a leg they threw on there for an extra 5 cents. And it would bust so many people's bets. I would be willing, if it's even an option on sports books to be bet, because it is almost a guarantee. Sports books would, in theory, be giving away money because of how much of a guarantee it pretty much is. Oh, the Sabres. I'm watching the Sabres on my other screen, too. This is usually not a problem for us Sabres fans. They're usually not playing by the end of April. Hockey's kind of done for us Buffalo fans, but it's just the first time I've had a conflict like this pretty much in my life as far as my sports life goes. I heard Kubiak doesn't like Legos. He's out on Fernando. Fernando's a weird guy, man. I'm not sure. I think Fernando's a really good dude. I think I'm just slightly like iffy on, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being stereotypical in terms of like what I look for at a quarterback. But I like Josh Allen to me has like that aggression that I'm going to kill you, that I want to beat your shit in, like psycho mentality, but he's also a goofball. Mendoza to me is kind of just a goofball. I don't really know if he has that killer mentality. And I don't know. I'm not the most confident in Mendoza as a projection in the NFL. I think I liked Cam Ward better. Maybe I wouldn't say that. It's close. I am very happy mock season's over. I'm happy that draft prep is over. I'm glad that I have a good grasp on about what I feel is almost every player that'll go in the first 3 rounds. This is the first year that I did heavy mock prep, but also heavy film prep. Usually it's just mock prep, but I went all in this year. It was very fun. I enjoyed talking about it. It just definitely is a lot of work. It's like how you want your white O lineman to be far right. I mean, you're not like, you want these guys to kind of fit the description of like nasty and like, you're not wrong, to be honest. Omar Cooper should go 7th for real. Yeah, okay, T-ball, bro. I think you set the mock off, and I think you pissed some people off with that one. You pissed some people off. Is that TJ Watt? Dog. Why do they even bother? Is TJ Watt even a national treasure to this team anymore? Is he even a national treasure? Because I'm feeling not. Steelers should trade up to 13. Yeah, okay. All right. Mind you, I am behind because I'm streaming. So if I get the sense that someone's going to spoil the shit, I will turn the comments off the screen. I'm not getting spoiled. I refuse. I have learned. I've done this. Let me see how many years in a row I've done this now. But I've learned the hard way. I have certainly learned the hard way. Let's see. So obviously this year, I did it last year. So that's 2 years. I did it 2023. That's 3 years. Did I do 2024 as well? I think I did. Is that 2022? Wait a minute. No, I think I counted that. Fuck. All the way back to Mel Blount. What year is this? Holy shit, this was a long time. Stream for you. 2021. So 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 20. This is 6. This is the 6th year? No fucking way, dude. Holy shit, man. That's insane. Wow, Jets traded up to 1. Yeah, okay. you ass. You ass hat. All right. What are these bums even talking? Why do the Steelers got these bums out here right now? I cannot watch former players at the podium at the NFL draft without being reminded of the Jamal Charles incident. The Jamal Charles incident will live rent-free in my head. I don't even remember what name he was trying to pronounce, but I know it was not successful. What name was that? They set Jamal up. What name was that? Because that shit was bad. That was real bad. Holy shit. that was some funny shit though, I gotta be honest. They better not take the whole clock. They will. I mean, they will. Why wouldn't they? Ugh. Is it? I feel like Roger does not age. Like, does Roger Goodell not age? All right. The Las Vegas Raiders are officially on the clock. I think it was Kingsley Sumatai. Okay, yeah, to be fair, I would have butchered that too. When do the Bills pick? The Bills pick 26th overall. So I have a feeling that's going to be a defensive tackle, but we'll see. We will certainly see. What's going on, Michael Penis? Let's do it. Let's do it. They're on the clock. Here we go. Let's go. Maybe Michael Penis will get another very famous moment of me screaming when the Bills draft. Bro loves to remind me. How many games do you think Cousins starts until Mendoza starts? I wouldn't be shocked if Mendoza rolled out there early. I know the whole thing was, we'd like to have a rookie, or we'd like to have a veteran start with a rookie behind. That's ideally what our plan is, but that never goes perfectly to plan, like ever. I think that's the idea. By week 7 or 8, then maybe we get to see Mendoza. But if things are just going off the rails early, and we don't know what Cousins is going to be at this point in his career, so if it's going south really, really fast, then I think we could see Mendoza pretty early. It depends on the schedule. I don't know who the fuck the Raiders play early. But I wouldn't be shocked if we saw him earlier rather than later, especially because I don't think this is a Jordan Love type of player. So this is somebody that I think you need to see more of early on instead of sitting him per se. So I'd give Cousins 7 games max. Yeah, I don't anticipate him starting too deep into the season. I will say too, there's honestly nobody that's going to be there at 13, especially at edge, that I take over JPJ. Oh, JPJ is James Pierce Jr. I'm thinking JPJ is Joey Porter Jr. And the reason why I thought you were talking about Joey Porter is because your ass was the one that traded up to 13th. I'm like, do you really think this is going to happen? That is funny shit. That is real funny shit. All right, I'm going to go grab a pop real quick. I forgot to grab one before this started. Oh, shit. It's called a soda, buddy. It's not called a soda. I live in Buffalo, New York. We call it pop. I got myself some Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavor. Are we up with the Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavor? I think we're up with that. Oh. That shit is... What do they say about Sprite? It's sour. This is sour. Put some vodka in it and you're cooking. I do have some Jameson on my shelf, and I consider drinking it for this. If it wasn't if I was working from home tomorrow, I was honestly thinking about it, but I have to go into the office. Shame. Shame. All right, they're already shaking hands in the war room. We know who this pick is gonna be, so there's no reason to think about it. Hopefully they don't take the whole time. Mind you, I will be keeping track of the mock draft challenge that we have going on. So obviously Mendoza is going to be the pick. I'll be scoring it live as we go through. And right now, it's giving Walter the lead with 2 points. So the way the mock draft challenge works is people submit a mock draft and you get 1 point if you predict a player gets drafted in the first round. But you get 2 points if you predict that player goes to the correct team, if you get a match. So basically, you get 2 points for Mendoza going to the Raiders. But let's say Jeremiah Love goes to the Cardinals and you have him going to the Titans, then you only get one point for that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to track this. Like I said, everybody and their mother has Mendoza going first overall. The draft starts at second overall. That's where it starts. Cave, take a shot for every wide receiver that gets taken over KC. You're an ass for that. The unfortunate thing is, like, the board just doesn't fall in a way that favors receivers this year, honestly. Like, obviously, if they were better, it would be a different story, but whatever, man. So I wonder who will be in the lead. I'm going to make an early prediction. No, I think I'm going to be the best mock drafter. I'm going to say it. All right. I'm giving myself the title. I think I'm going to finish in first. Certified bagel. Oh my God. Certified bagel just completely sold. Whoever certified bagel is had the Raiders going with Carnell Tate and the Jets taking Mendoza. So I don't know what he knows. I don't know who that is, but maybe they know something. Maybe they know something. What does certified bagel know? That Carnell Tate is going first overall and Mendoza is going second. Who did that? Bro, I need to figure out who certified bagel is. That shit is fucking funny. I had J-Love to the Vikings. I could have removed it and reset it for you. Was Dexter Lawrence for the top 10 pick? I think so. I think that was a fine trade, especially given the desperation of the Bengals. All right, Mendoza's off the clock. Walter, congratulations. You're in the chat. You're first on the leaderboard after the selection of Fernando Mendoza. We'll see how long that lasts. Now the draft really starts, fellas. This is where it gets exciting. The Jets are on the clock. No one has a fucking clue what they're going to do. This might be the most anticipated pick of the entire draft. It was a war between analysts and local beat reporters, just back and forth. David Bailey, Arvell Reese, David Bailey. It's like some of the most highly respected insiders in the game are saying David Bailey, David Bailey. But then a lot of the local guys are saying it's going to be Reese. It's going to be Reese. The thing that tipped me over the edge was a day before. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it must have been yesterday when Arvell Reese was in an interview and he got the names of the general man, or no, it was, I'm sorry, it was David Bailey. He was in an interview and he got the names of the Cardinals and Jets general managers basically swapped. He got them switched and he got confused. So you'd like to imagine that David Bailey, if he's getting the fucking general manager of the Jets name wrong, that he's probably not going to the fucking Jets. Man, this better not be David Bailey, bro. Please. We cannot start off on a bad note. We can't. Be honored. I'm going to play you on my phone while I shower rather than the actual draft. Aiden, I will keep you entertained and filled in with what goes on. Still no pick is crazy. 4 minutes to go. Holy shit. Dude, what if they don't know? What if the Jets still don't have a clue? I'm sorry, man. Mendoza's too much of a cornball to be successful. I'm going to say it. Mendoza's too much of a cornball to be successful. He just doesn't have the killer mentality. I'm sorry, man. Like, he just doesn't have it. He just don't got it. Dude, how is the pick not in? Are the Jets dead ass? Are the Jets dead ass? Bro, they're freaking the fuck out in there. They are freaking. What if they trade back? What if after all of this, we're talking about the Cardinals trading back? We're talking about the Titans maybe even trading back. What if the whole time it's the Jets? Because this whole time when I was doing my mock, I'm like, the Cardinals, how am I going to make the Cardinals move back? I couldn't figure it out. And then I'm like, okay, the Titans are creating all these smoke screens. They're talking about going with Styles. They're talking about going with Love. They're talking about going a receiver toward the end of the mock session. And then we're like, okay, well, I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess it's going to be Love because he's there. But what if it's the Jets all along, man? Dude, please be Arvell Reese. The pick is in, man. Please. Please. Please, for the love of God, man. Come on. Walk up there, Raj. Come on. I don't want to look at the comments because I'm so horrified I'm going to get it spoiled. I do not want to see this. This is the most anticipated pick of the entire draft, so I do not want this shit spoiled. I do not want this shit spoiled, man. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Please just walk up the stage, man. Look, I'm going to keep it a buck. I know Spear is at the draft right now, but I don't think this is an event I would really care to go to. I just don't think I would care too much to be at the draft. It just seems like an inconvenience, man. Like you're cluttered with people everywhere. You're there for the 45 seconds that your team picks, presumably. Like I'm sure it's an overall pretty cool experience, but probably paying a pretty penny to be there. And it's like you probably got to get there so early to get a decent spot, and then you're standing around all day. I know Spear was complaining about that. It's like I don't know, man. Like, fuck. I'm already somebody that doesn't think going to Bills games is that worth it. I love going to a game or two here and there. I think going to playoff games is more worth it. But here we go. Come on, Raj. Fucking say if this dude does not say Arvell Reese, I'm gonna lose my shit. Please. There goes my mock. Fuck! Oh, I'm never listening to local beat reporters again, bro. Never. I knew it. I'm sitting here thinking the one reason that I went with Reese over Bailey is over this stupid bullshit 15-second clip I saw on fucking Twitter. That's it. That's why I ended up going with Reese. I had mocked with Bailey. I had mocked with Reese. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just need one piece of information that makes me feel comfortable that it's going to be one or the other. And I get fooled by this bullshit. I'm so fucking sick. I'm so fucking sick. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Oh, I should have went with Bailey. I'm sick. Fuck. Now I think there's a very good chance the Cardinals are out of here. Now I think there's a very good chance that the Cardinals are out of here. Son of a bitch. So who's in the lead now? Ooh, is that Will's doggy? Is that Liam Cohen worshiper? Liam Cohen worshiper, Otej, and Bobcat. Bobcat made one. I'm sick, man. I'm sick. Please don't trade out. If the Cardinals trade out, it's over. I'm washed. If the Cardinals trade out, I'm washed. It's so over. If the Cardinals either trade out, actually, I guess it doesn't matter if the Cardinals. No. I don't want the Cardinals to trade out. If the Cardinals trade out or they take Jeremiah Love, I'm washed. It's already wraps. It's already fucking wraps, man. Oh, God. Man, I'm so upset. Dude, I'm legitimately on the mock draft board for the other challenge that I'm in. There's 100 and how many people are on here? There's 175 people in the other challenge I'm in. I'm 149th because of that. That literally set me back so bad. I'm going to have to nail some bullshit later in the draft if I want a chance. Fucking that up early. Okay, to be fair, 2 years ago, I decided that Jaden Daniels was going third overall. I ignored all the noise. I said Drake May is going second. If it wasn't for that, I would have been like top 20 on this board. Out of like 200 people, I would have finished top 20. But my dumbass suffered because I lost 1 point because I refused to listen to the noise that Jaden Daniels was going second. I just ignored it like a moron, and it cost me. This time I listened. Actually, this time I listened too much, I think. I think this year, my downfall, I already had this all projected in my head. I'm like, if I suck at the mock draft this year, it'll be because it was hard. Let's make that clear. But it'll also be because I was doing less factoring of my own common sense into it. It was I felt like I spent so much time reading up on what other people had to say, what beat reporters were saying, that I didn't let my own influence change anything or make a pick, really. And I think that's going to be a big downfall of mine. I think I do have a decent ability to read, like make a read, I should say. And I think I really limited myself in that way when making my mock this year. And I thought that the entire time, but I'm like, I'm neck deep at this point, so I can't do anything about it. But fuck, dude. Although if you can't make a read, all right, buddy. You know what, you bitch? What I was also going to say is, in the event that I did not listen, I mean, I guess, I don't know, man. Like I guess I did let my own influence take this pick, though, because everybody was Bailey. All the big national heads were Bailey. So, I mean, I guess I did let my own read take the pick. So maybe I don't know, man. I need the Cardinals to take Arvel Reese and call it a day. Please, bro. They're definitely on the phone, though. They're definitely on the phone. The pick would be in. Oh, the pick is in. They didn't trade. Okay. Step one was Cardinals keep the pick. The process to avoid being washed goes as follows. The Cardinals keep the pick. That's step one. Step two, the Cardinals don't draft Jeremiah Love. Step three, is they draft Arvell Reese. We are one of the 3 steps through. We got this. We got this. I mean, it has to be Reese. You're out of your fucking mind if you're taking Jeremiah Love 3rd overall. This is double the prospect that Ashton Jeanty was. I'll say it. I don't care. But it's still not worth it. It's still not worth it. Holy. What if David Bailey is just better than we think? I mean, it's very possible. I think David Bailey has a chance to be fine. 2nd overall, good? No. But I think he could be fine. I think the whole idea, like, there's a reason he's going this high. Let's put it that way. I think we all feel like he is. What was I going to say? I think we all kind of think we're letting our own. Oh man, how do I want to put this? I think we're just too low on him. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm trying to say. I think he is going to be a fine player. I don't think he's going to live up to this pick, but he won't be. I don't think he'll be a complete bust, I guess is where I'm trying to go with this. I would rather have a higher ceiling for an edge than a higher floor. I think I can agree with that. And that's definitely where it's going with Bailey. All right. Please, Roger. It's fucking, please. Like, this is so obviously Arvell Reese, right? Oh my God, they actually went with Love. This is my nightmare. Yeah, like I am living my worst nightmare. Holy shit. I knew it wasn't smoke. I'm in the fucking Discord. I'm like, they're going to take Love. They're going to take Love. And you motherfuckers convinced me that they weren't going to do it. You're like, it's smoke. It's smoke. No, it's fucking not. I knew it the fucking time, man. Oh, okay. I need this to be Arvell Reese. As long as the first 4 picks are Arvell Reese, Fernando Mendoza, Jeremiah Love, and David Bailey, I will survive. I knew it, man. I knew the whole time it was Jeremiah Love. I'm like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Fuck. Shit. Wow, man. Dude, I'm literally 174th out of 175 on this board now. Granted, I am tied with a shit ton of people, but still. Like, holy shit. Holy shit, man. So that puts who in the lead here? Jalen Waddle. No one is perfect so far in our mock draft challenge. No one is perfect. Jalen Waddle is in the lead with 5 points, though. He's got 2 exact of the 3 players. Oh, my God. I can't believe that just happened. That was actually worst case scenario for my mock draft. That was easily worst case scenario. That is so brutal. That is, wow, that is really brutal. So my mock is, I need this to be Arvell Reese. If the Titans don't take Arvell Reese here, I will be absolutely stunned. But they could trade. They could trade back also. They could trade back. I have Jay Love at 18. Why? Look, man, I just don't get it. I don't get how you can see what happened with the Raiders last year and think this is a good idea. Like, you get 4 to 5 years at most, really, of high-level running back production. And you're wasting 1 or 2 of this player, you know, trying to find a quarterback, trying to find your identity. Like, what? Why? It's a waste. It's just such a waste, man. Like, it really is. I think this is a better spot as far as fantasy purposes go than what Jeanty to the Raiders was. But fuck, dude, that was sickening. I mean, that's an F grade, man. If I had to grade these picks so far, Mendoza, I guess, gets an A plus just because, like, what else are you gonna do? The Jets, I give the Jets a B minus. I think Arvell Reese should have been the choice. And then I the Cardinals get an F. Like, the Cardinals get an F. Okay, the Titans pick is in. I honestly thought there was a chance the Titans might trade, but they don't. If I want any chance of my mock to be salvaged, this has to be Reese. There's really no other way around it. Wow, man, what an awful start. What a disastrous start. At least if second overall was, well, I think that's what happened. I think the Cardinals would have went with Bailey if he was available. Like that was everything my shit was built on. That was what my entire mock was built on. Just the Jets going with Reese, and I think Bailey fit more of what the Cardinals were looking to do. I did hear a little bit that Reese could slide like down to 5, but I did see some of that, so I'm a little concerned that could happen here. I saw some people. I think it was Peter Schrager had Arvell Reese dropping to 5 to the Giants. That's concerning. So I just, if I want any chance, bro, this needs to be him. This needs to be. It needs to be Arvell Reese. Granted, I don't know how it's not. If you're the Titans, right? You got this guy that's potentially an edge rusher, potentially an off ball, just an unbelievable athlete. Dude can make any tackle in space, extremely fast, sideline to sideline player, extremely raw as an edge rusher, but he was extremely productive still. You're a defensive coach in Robert Saleh. Like, if you believe in your abilities as a defensive coach, you should want to get your hands on this type of prospect, someone that is uber athletic, somebody that is ridiculously talented, but really raw. Like, the easy pick to me here is Reese because you can sculpt that into whatever you want if you're Robert Saleh. So, I don't know. Here we go, I guess. Here goes nothing. All right, here he comes, I think. Come on, Roger. Come on, old man Raj. Is this a special guest announcer for the pick? Or no? When do they start that? Or do they start that like halfway through? And they let Roger Goodell do all the high picks. And here comes Roger. I wonder if Roger peeks at the envelope before he walks out there. I definitely would. Please, Reese. They went with the receiver. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What is going on? I thought that was smoke for sure. I thought for sure that was going to be smoke. Wow. This might be my worst draft. This might be my worst mock of all time. I think we are well on track for my worst mock of all time. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're going to go with Jeremiah Love, then you go with Carnell Tate if he's the next guy up. This means that Arvell Reese has to go to the Giants, right? Right? No way. Holy shit, man. I mean, I guess I don't hate the pick. I just thought for sure that he was going to slide. Wow. I mean, I have like an utterly pathetic mock going on right now. Oh, man. I'm going to need to go crazy in the mid rounds, but having. Fuck. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just don't think Tate's worth the four. I don't think David Bailey's worth the second overall pick. I don't think Carnell Tate's worth the 4th overall pick. I mean, my God. Caleb Downs to the Giants. I think right now Arvell Reese has to go to New York. He has to. How much further does Arvell Reese get? Like, if Arvell Reese gets to 6, the Browns have to take him, right? Like, how do the Browns not take Arvell Reese, Mason Graham, Carson Schlesinger, Myles Garrett? What the fuck? The pick is in. It's got to be Reese. I mean, I think this is what Peter Schrager mocked to happen was he would slide. And here he goes. He's going to go to 5. He's 100% going at 5 here. 100% going at 5. Yeah, pick is already in. Yeah, it's definitely Reese. I don't know, bro. I just don't see it with Tate. Not at a 4th overall level. Not at a 4th overall level. I mean, I guess they did talk about, there was a lot of conversation about how this is best. This is going to be a BPA draft. That's why Jeremiah Love goes 3, I guess. I don't know. I'm just confused because I feel like the read on Reese that's making him slide is that he's this raw prospect that requires a very intricate and very specific system and the right coach. Like, I don't know how we're not viewing Bailey the same way. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not an NFL scout. Obviously, I'm not, a coach. But there's just so much about Bailey that I would be worried about. All right. I mean, the Giants have their pick of the litter here. You can get any 3 of the Ohio State guys you want. Reese, Downs, or Styles. I mean, that's pretty insane that the Giants have all of these options right now. It is pretty insane that these are the options he has, that Harbaugh has. I need this to be Caleb Downs if I want any shot, though. That is to be clear. If this is not Caleb Downs, I am actually insanely fried. I am insanely fried. Are they going to commercial? Can you guys hear the stream at all? Oh, yikes, man. Holy. You're already fried. Yeah, I mean, my mock is about as cooked as it gets. Dude, I literally am doing barely any better than certified bagel. Oh, man. Wow, certified bagel. Who is certified bagel? Cave, you haven't said a word in 20 minutes? Okay. Thanks. Okay. I was talking about the sound on the what's it called? The actual stream that I'm watching. Fuck. Wow. All that hard work, all that cramming and preparing for this. It's very faint. Okay. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be just loud enough so you can tell like what I'm hearing and when. But I want it to also not be loud enough so I don't get banned. Oh, at least the Sabres tied the game. Ew, that was kind of a nasty pass. Ew. They're on a power play, which they cannot score on. Come on, Buffalo. Fuck's sake. Best mock of the Discord, he said. I still have a chance. We could get to the mid-rounds, and I have a chance. I just need a match. I need a match in here somewhere, man. I feel bad for Algier. Went to be RB1 just to get Bijan again. Yeah, for real. What do you do with James Conner? Like, cut him, I guess? That's what I'm not quite sure I understand. I thought the Titans made sense because I thought Conner would be more feasibly cuttable when it came to money and when it came to optics on things. Because I think Pollard's like $7 million in cap savings, and obviously you got Spears behind him, so you can get rid of Pollard, and that would have made sense. But with the Cardinals, it's like, yeah, they signed Algier, they re-signed James Conner. Trey Benson does still exist, but they're completely giving up on him, obviously. So I just, like, what do? You cut Conner, I guess? Like, nobody's trading for James Conner at this point. Like, if I'm Conner, I'm like, I'm out of here, dog. Like, I don't want to be here. This is all the Jets' fault. I do firmly believe that if Arvell Reese is the pick 2nd overall, then David Bailey's the pick 3rd overall. But I guess every team is afraid of Reese, other than the Giants in a couple minutes, which I once again don't quite understand. I had a first round grade on him. When I label a guy a first round grade in a perfect world, I think he's a later first round pick. In this draft, though, I don't know. Like, what is there about Arvell Reese that you're afraid of? I don't know. Oh, they're about to announce it. Okay, here are the special announcer guests, people. So they brought them out as soon as 5th overall. Clapping for the armed forces. I'm not sure who they said. I think it's this family's father, I'm guessing. That's pretty cool. Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors. TAPS. Yeah, it looks like, oh man, he was young. That's horrible. Here I am bitching about my mock draft going 1 for 5, 1 for 4 so far, and these guys are here. Yeah, it's just, some of us are just a little bit more privileged than others. Yeah, I'm just not built for that life. It's going to be Reese. Yeah, okay, there goes Reese. All right, well, Arvell Reese it is. Peter Schrager, you are a wizard. And I won't even say you're a wizard because you obviously have inside sources that the outside doesn't. So you just, I guess, did a very good job. I'm just shocked he fell to 5, really. But that has Waddle as the first place. Waddle's in first right now with 8 points. Only 3 exact matches out of the first 5 picks. Chiefs traded up to 6. Stop spoiling it. I didn't see it. That means if the Chiefs traded up, that means they probably are going for. Yeah, I don't know where Arvell Reese goes, to be honest with you. Like, what does he play? I don't know what Arvell Reese goes and plays over there. I guess linebacker, right? You're gonna have to fucking force him at linebacker, or I guess you're going to trade away Kayvon Thibodeaux, maybe. Maybe this means Kayvon Thibodeaux is out. Okay, so the Chiefs were trying to trade up. So this is most likely either Downs or maybe it's, I don't know. It could, is it Tyson? Because if you're the Chiefs in this situation, you're choosing 9th. You're jumping up 3 spots. Downs is still available. Styles is still available. Bain, who I mocked, is still available. Tyson's still available. So those are 4 players that I do think the Chiefs could have been interested in, and one of them was bound to be there. But they do trade up. I'm thinking it's either Styles or Downs. That's my guess. I'm going to say it's got to be Downs, though. That's my prediction. It's got to be Downs. I just don't think the Chiefs would jump up to 6 for Bain here. Not while Downs and Styles are on the board. Surely that wouldn't be necessary, right? Like, that certainly would not be necessary. Schefter alert. Despite drafting Arvell Reese, Giants do not intend to trade defensive end Kayvon Thibodeaux. Yeah, sure, man. I'm so sure. The thing about Reese is I do not think he can play strictly off-ball linebacker. So if you're keeping your defensive front as is, we're looking at an off-ball linebacker that I'm not sure is an off-ball. I don't think this guy can play coverage. I'm not sure he's going to be great in man coverage. Like, I think that's when you're getting into muddy waters. When you're a team like the Giants that you're going to try to play him off the ball, I think that's when you get in trouble. And that's why you might be a little bit concerned about a player like this. But if you're a team like the Jets or a team like the Cardinals or whoever else, you can lean more into the pass rush stuff. And I think that's where he would have thrived. I think that's where he needs to be. And if you're not trading Thibodeaux, you got Brian Burns there. They just drafted Abdul Carter. It's like they're just kind of collecting these athletic and fast edge rushers that are freaks, but are any of them going to be true difference makers? I don't know. Like they don't really have a free baller out there. I don't think Brian Burns is that good. Like I don't know. It's just a weird defense that they just keep adding pieces to, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. But the Chiefs are on the clock. The Chiefs pick is in. Oh man. I'm gonna have to. How long are we gonna have to fucking wait for this pick to be shown, man? Chiefs traded 9, a third, and a fifth to trade with the Browns. I figured the Browns would move back because I don't think that the offensive line push is going to start until the mid rounds. They'll probably kick it off at 9th overall. But there was no reason because Maui Noah was not going to go at 3 to the Cardinals. So other than that, no other team was really a threat to take an offensive lineman in front of the Browns. So there's absolutely no reason to hold on to that pick. I think the Browns were a lock to trade back, in my opinion. It was just a matter of who was going to move up for the pick. It ends up being the Chiefs. The Saints were heavily rumored to be doing a trade up. The Chiefs were rumored. They end up swinging. We'll see. Please be Bane. If there's any salvaging this. Wow, they took Delane. Okay, wow. They took Delane. Okay, I don't think that is that crazy. I thought they would address corner later in the draft. I think there's a lot more corners that they could have put in the secondary and been fine with and then address the pass rush. But now they're heavily risking not getting a premier edge rusher, I guess, in Bane, right? I don't know. Another pick I'm not entirely sure of. I think this definitely addresses a need versus what the Giants just had to do. It's tough. I think Delane is most certainly a great. Delane is probably, I will say, Delane is a better prospect, probably apples to apples, but I'm shocked. I'm shocked that this was the move here. I think if you would have asked people like 3 months ago who the Chiefs were going to get, Delane would have been one of the guys that were talked about. But then as we got closer and closer to the draft, Delane kind of was not much of a pairing for the Chiefs. He was not really a pairing for the Chiefs as we got closer and closer to draft day. The Commanders pick is already in. Holy shit. Do they go Ruben Bane? Do they go? I don't think that they just lost who I thought they were going to go with. I think the Commanders could go Bane. I think the Commanders could. Who's even left here? Oh, they're going Styles. Never mind. This is 100% going to be Sonny Styles. If Caleb Downs makes it to 10 to the Giants, I'm going to be kind of upset. Because there's no universe where Caleb Downs should be making it to 10, in my opinion. I think going here is going to be Styles. I think at 8, we're going to be looking at Tyson. I think at 9, we're going to be looking at Fano. Honestly, no. I think here we're going to be seeing Styles. I think 8, the Saints are going to go with Downs. 9, the Browns are going to go with Fano or Maui Noah. That's what I'm thinking. And then at 10, we'll be back at a clean slate with the we'll be back at a clean slate, kind of, for me, other than Tate. Which really sucks. This is a good pick, though. I will say, as far as best fits go, this is probably the most sensible and the best fit of any selection that's been made so far, other than Mendoza. Mendoza to the Raiders, nobody even considers that. Jets and David Bailey, uncertain about. Cardinals and Jeremiah Love, uncertain about. Titans and Carnell Tate, uncertain about. As much as they needed a receiver, I think you could have traded back. If the Titans were in the business of a fucking receiver, get the hell out of 4th overall. Giants at 5th overall with Arvell Reese, don't love it. This is the first match that I feel like is the best. Yeah, I mean, this is 100% going to be Sonny Styles. Although I guess it could be Caleb Downs. I think I would rather this be Sonny Styles, though. I don't know. I'm on the fence about who I want this to be. Yeah, Sam, this is why I had you guys moving up, because you kind of needed to in order to get one of these blue chip guys. Like, I don't know. I think the Cowboys are going to be silly if they don't end up moving up. I think they'll be in trouble. Although Tyson could fall to 12. The way this is going, Tyson could fall to 12. But the fact that Tate is already gone is pretty worrisome for that to happen. All right. They're at the podium, fellas. What do we got? Okay. This is moving right along, though. We're at pick 7, and it's almost 9. I don't know what the pace is like every year, but I feel like we're kind of moving along pretty nicely. Oh, man, what a disaster. I mean, this is comfortably the worst mock I've ever made. Unless I go berserk in the middle to late rounds and I just start getting headshots left and right with these matches, I'm fucked. Which is fine. You know, honestly, there was 3 outcomes with this mock. There was no high floor. Like, okay, Commander's pick is in. It's got to be Styles. Okay. So the Commanders do go Styles. That makes sense. I'm shocked he made it here, to be honest, but with the Reese slide and the Tate with Tate going to 4, that's what did this in. But makes sense. It does make sense. Dude, like, there are some fucking psychopaths that do this shit, right? So in the other mock draft challenge I'm in, there has been 8 selections. Or wait, there have been 6. Oh shit, wait a minute. The pick is already in. They're flying off the board. There has been 8 picks. People have 6 matches. Bama is number 1. Bama is cooking. I do think the Saints go with Caleb Downs here. The Saints most likely go Caleb Downs here, which I like a lot. I think that is a match made in heaven for that team. I really think so. So this should be Downs. And then the Browns at 9. Once again, Maui Noah or Fano, right? You gotta imagine. They're just like, pick is in. I think the fucking Raiders took the longest with their pick, honestly. Bama has 4 exactly correct. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this was the danger of this draft. It's like, if you get the first couple wrong, the domino effect is just, it's gross. The domino effect is harmful. I like that pick a lot, though. I thought the Commanders were going defense the whole way. I never really thought they were a Tate team. I never really thought they were a receiver team. I thought Tate maybe if he was going to be there, but I thought they were going to prioritize defense the whole time. And I honestly think they might have went to Lane in the case he was there, but I'm sure they're extremely satisfied to be going with Styles. He feels like a Dan Quinn type of player. You know, they've had Bobby Wagner there the last couple of years, so they definitely value, you know, that middle of the field, very stable presence. So Styles most certainly fits the bill of what this defense looks for. Good for him, man. If this isn't Caleb Downs, I'm going to be really thrown for a loop. I'm going to be thrown for a massive loop. I'm going to be thrown for a real loop. I did not know his dad was Lorenzo Styles. I had no idea that his dad was Lorenzo Styles. The aggravating part about this so far is that the pick is getting in so fast, and it's fast enough to where we still have to sit through all the bullshit from the last pick, and it makes me not want to look at the chat. So now the second one pick is in, another pick is in, and I'm like, I don't want to look at the chat. I'm going to get it spoiled for me. I just need to get a fucking TV in here, man. I need to get a TV so I'm on the same page at the same time with everybody else. But the thing is, people are getting their information from fucking Twitter anyway. So it's not like that makes a difference because people are spoiled. All the insiders and analysts are spoiling it anyway. Ooh, baby. I have one match, and it's Fernando Mendoza. I am in the hole. Holy fuck. How do people have 6 matches? I mean, it's a domino effect. I mean, we keep talking about it. If you got David Bailey right, you're halfway getting to Jeremiah Love at 3. And then, I mean, I'd be shocked if people got Carnell Tate. That felt like smoke the whole way. But I guess it does make sense. If they were in the business of Jeremiah Love, then you're in the business of Carnell Tate. I guess it does make some kind of sense. Just shocked. That's all. Oh, we're going to commercial. Shoot me. Oh my God, wait a minute. This Mendoza interview, I thought this was an ad. Tell me this doesn't look like a progressive ad. Oh my God, it is an ad. Is it an ad? Yes, it is an ad. Oh my God, I was tripping. I wasn't tripping. I was right. But they said they had camera crews and actual people in Mendoza's house. Who just got drafted? Sonny Styles. Okay, yeah. Sonny Styles, like I said, I think this is a good fit. We're going down the board. Fernando to the Raiders. Once again, I give that like an A. Bailey to the Jets. It's probably a B-. Love to the Cardinals. F. Titans, Carnell Tate. It's probably like a D+. Giants, Arvell Reese, like a C. Chiefs, Mansour Delane. You know, I'll give that an A, a flat A. Commander Sonny Styles, I'll give that a flat A as well. So I'm liking it so far. I'm not hating every pick. I was, for the beginning portion of this, hating everything that's happened. But now we're starting to see some sense be made. I know how much the Saints were in on Jordan Tyson, though. The Saints were very much in love with Jordan Tyson. So this could be scary. If you're a Cowboys fan, Sam, this could be extremely scary if you are in on Jordan Tyson, because I know the Saints were in love with him. Caleb Downs still being here might save your ass, but if Tyson goes here, somewhere, somehow, Downs is still not making it to 12. I do not believe for a second Caleb Downs makes it to 12. But yeah. If the fucking Giants walk away with Reese and Downs, oh man, that would be kind of annoying, wouldn't it? That would be kind of annoying, wouldn't it? I just still don't believe the Giants will figure it out. I don't know, man. I mean, the Giants could go with Tyson too. Like, they're a big Tyson team. It's like Tyson can go to the fucking Dolphins if they like him enough. Dude, Tyson could dead ass go to the Dolphins. Like, I think that would be kind of dumb too, but they very easily could. All right, the pick has been in for so long, but they just have to get their ad breaks in. And I guarantee you that the Browns pick is in, so I'm going to have to do the same exact thing. Okay. Come on, walk on stage here. All that Saints trade up to 3 shit obviously didn't happen. All right, here comes Roger. Roger Goodell is the kind of guy to walk up and down the stage and he's like, I'm just glad to get my steps in, getting my steps in for the day. He's that kind of guy. All right. Come on. Are they blasting Sweet Caroline? Just announce the fucking pick, bro. It's got to be Downs. It was Tyson. Oh, wow. It was Tyson. Okay, I got that one right. Yeah, we got a match. We got a match. Let's go. Yes, sir. Jordan Tyson, bang. We got a match. We got a match. Let's go. Jordan Tyson. Yes, sir. We got a match. Ah, yeah. We're back. We back, bitches. We back. We back. We back. Come on. I'm not in last anymore. That actually bumped me up the board a decent bit. Another match. Let's go, man. We are here. We are here. It's a big match for us, fellas. It's a big one. So the Browns pick is in. If this is Fano, please be Fano. If this is Maui Noah, I'm going to be really sad. Oh, I'm going to be really sad if this is Maui Noah. I need this. If this goes Fano, Downs, Maui Noah, or Fano, Vega, Maui Noah, oh, we are so in business. I think I would prefer it. Fano. No, I think Fano, Downs, Maui Noah is what I need. Fano, Downs, Maui Noah. No, Fano, Vega, Maui Noah, I think would be best case for me. Because I think a lot of people have Vega going to 14 to the Ravens. So if we can get Vega off the board and just fuck everyone else up too, I'm in. I'm in on that. Oh, Jordan Tyson is spitting all over himself, bro. Bro, did anybody just see bro spit? Dude, that dude's a demon. That dude's going to be a demon. Look, man, I would be crying too. I don't know how these guys go up there and they're like just casual, playing it cool. Like, I'd be the guy crying too. I can't lie. Like, you put in all this work your entire life and you're walking up on one of the brightest stages of your life. Yeah, I'd be crying too. I'd be crying too. I just don't think there's a. I just don't think you're taking Carnell Tate fourth overall. Jordan Tyson just went eighth. Like, come on now. Give me Fano here. Fano, Vega, Maui Noah. Let it fly. It's crazy, bro. I'm older than all these guys. Oh, no. I'm older than all these guys. Man, oh my God. We need one of these teams to take an astronomical amount of time on the clock because this whole like pick is in thing, it's getting really annoying. Bro, stop singing and do the interview. Jordan, we saw you overcome with emotions while making the walk up here. You spit all over yourself. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Bro, please don't show it again. Oh, they're gonna show him spitting again. Bro, don't do it. Please cut it before he spits. Please cut it before. Bro, they showed it again. The camera was in his face, bro. He spit everywhere, bro. No. That was a -5 aura. He lost 5 aura points for the spit. Are they booing? Who the fuck are they booing? Roger? Roger's been on stage 8 times now. Who are they booing? Jordan Tyson rookie card. Oh, I see. Because the Steelers, right? Okay, whatever. I feel like the Browns are nobody's rival at this point, but you know, they can, whatever, bro. Please, Fano. Please, Fano. If this is Maui Noah, I'm crumbling. I'm on my knees at Walmart. If this is fucking Maui Noah, dude, there's no way they're going to another commercial. Thank you. Oh my God. If they would have went to a commercial between each of the last couple picks, I would have lost it. Come on. Roger. Please, man. I need something to turn around for me. If I can get 2 picks in a row, if I can rattle these picks off. Fano, please. Yeah! We are back. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Come on. We're cooking. Even though I fucked up every single pick in the first 7 picks, we're going to cook. Bitches. Come on. We are going to cook. That's another match. He's coming. I'm coming. I'm sorry, bro. Downs is going at 10. There's no way that John Harbaugh is letting Caleb Downs slip past him at 10. I cannot believe he got here. I cannot believe he got the 10. If this is not Spencer Fano, or if this is not Caleb Downs, I will be so unbelievably upset. Even though I'd rather this be Vega. If this is Vega, hold up, chat. If this is Vega, yeah, the pick is already in. If this is Vega, it would be even better. Come on. I'm all of a sudden 7th on the challenge board. Look out, fellas. Yeah, this is definitely Downs, though. Come on. There's no way John Harbaugh's passing on Downs. Dude, Fano dancing on that pedestal for the draft graphic is corny, dude. He's already walking on stage. Come on. Vega. I can't go wrong here, right? If this isn't Vega or Downs, I'm going to shit myself. If this somehow isn't either of those guys, then I'm going to have a real big issue. Vega. What? They're going to put him at guard, I guess. Oh, my God. That is so upsetting. There's no way Downs is going to make it to 12. Fuck, dude. That really was Maui Noah? Oh, my God. That is so stupid. Oh, my fuck. That's so dumb, bro. Why? Why is that Maui Noah, dude? Why is that Why are you not drafting Caleb Downs, John Harbaugh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd rather have Caleb Downs than Arvell Reese if I'm the Giants. If I'm a Giants fan, I'm low-key mad right now. I have the Cowboys taking Downs. I had the Cowboys either trading up and taking Downs or taking Styles, so they went with Styles. Ooh, the Cowboys are on the clock. Would they just flip-flop with the Dolphins? Oh, wait a minute. They have back-to-back picks. Holy shit. They're going to get Downs and wait, who's even fucking left? Wait a minute. They traded up. They're going to get Downs and Bain? Are they going to go Downs and Bain? Or are they going to go Downs and Oh my God, what are they going to do? They have back-to-back picks. Okay, so Downs and who? Yo, what? What? Oh, this is kind of crazy. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. They did not update the graphic. They just flipped with the Dolphins. I lied. Okay. The fucking ESPN graphic just didn't update. You lame ass bums. I kind of feel like that's unnecessary, but I'll never understand why teams decide they want to flip flop picks. Like, are the Dolphins sitting there like, yes, Dallas, yes, Jerry, I'm gonna take your player unless you trade with me? Like, is that what game we're playing here? Is that what we're doing? Like, are they making are they like, you better trade with me or I'm gonna take your player? Are we in like fifth grade? Dog? I can't believe Maui Noah went to the Giants. I guess I didn't even consider it. I don't know. I don't. To be honest with you, if I'm a Giants fan, I'm not happy. If I'm a Giants fan and I don't walk away with Caleb Downs with one of those picks, I'm not a happy camper. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that one. I can't believe. Oh man, I thought I could not go wrong. Downs or Vega, I thought I couldn't go wrong there. I can't believe Downs made it to Dallas, man. Wow. So that means the Dolphins should be going with Vega? Freeling? I think they have to go tackle. I don't know. I'm done trying to figure it out, but I think Arvell Reese and Francis Mauigoa for the Giants is just not the haul that I would have wanted for them. I think at 5, if you're choosing between Downs, Reese, Styles, Tyson, even, I think you walked away with the worst. I say is a lack of good phrasing, but the worst player of that bunch. Genuinely, I think they walk away with the worst player of that bunch. So if the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Rams, I can't get a match anywhere here because I have Dallas taking Styles. They're gone. The Dolphins taking Mauigoa and the Rams taking Tate. So, man, that really put a wrench in all my plans. The Giants going Mauigoa really fucked that up. Really fucked my shit up. That's all right. Then we can get to, well, no, because then the Ravens. No, I didn't have Ravens. I didn't have Vega going to the Ravens. So that probably will happen if he's not gone. Oh, man. And then I have the Eagles. Oh, yeesh, man. I'm going to need some help. I need like a lot of help. The good news is there has not been a player taken in the first round that nobody expected yet. So that's good. You know, there's something to salvage here. I'm not completely missing out on points. I just need a match, and I'm just not going to get one. The painful thing is, like, one of my first mocks, I did have the Cowboys moving up for Downs. So who has gone that's allowed him to get here? So Tate, I guess Mauigoa. I don't know. I think the Tate pick really pushed. The Tate pick pushed everything back. I think if the Titans go with Reese, the Giants go with who do the Giants go? Probably, I don't know, Downs, I guess. So if Reese goes to 4 to the Titans, then 5 is probably Downs. 6 would still be Delane. 7 would still be Styles. 8 would still be Tyson. 9 would still be Fano. I guess 10 would still be Mauigoa. So I don't. Well, maybe Tate goes in there somewhere. Maybe Tate goes instead of Tyson, and we're talking about Tyson at 10, and then Mauigoa's there at 11. I don't know. But, man. Oh. Man, I kind of thought I was about to start cooking there. I really thought I was about to start ringing off matches. I want to see in the past, because I keep track of my my mock draft scores from the past and how many matches I got and everything. So the last 3 years, I had 7 matches, 6 matches. So The crazy part about this is that in 2023, I scored 39 points. In the mock draft challenge, that tied for 23rd on the entire board. And then the next year, I had 41 points. That tied for 100th. It just is all about the draft class, like how predictable it is, really. That's really all it comes down to. Yeah, I mean, I also find it kind of goofy that they're like, hee hee, I'm going to take your player if you don't trade with me. Like, fuck out of here, dude. All right. Here we go. Cowboys pick is in. What do we got? It's got to be Downs. I mean, if this isn't Caleb Downs, I officially no longer have a clue what's going on. Okay, that is Caleb Downs. Okay, if that wasn't Caleb Downs, then any sense of normalcy would go out the window. Michael Penis, you are 18th. 18th of 21. Wow, Dallas. So far, I'm liking Dallas's draft more than the Giants, and they've made one pick. So, yeah. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the plan for the Giants did the same thing at offensive line as they did with defensive line. They took a guy that, like, they have tackles, so you're just going to throw him out, we know, at guard instantly? Like, you have edge rushers, so you're just going to throw Reese at linebacker instantly? I don't know. The Dolphins pick is in, though. We figured that would be quick. I don't know, man. The Dolphins could go really in any direction. Could this be... No, it won't be Bane. Bane is sliding. The Dolphins, man. Who do the Dolphins go with? I need the Dolphins to take Vega here. If I for the betterment of my mock in the competition, I need this to be Vega, because that would eliminate the match of Vega to the Ravens, which is heavily mocked. Or I need the Rams to go with Vega. I need Vega to go in these next two picks, because if I can get Sadiq to the Ravens, I will be a happy man. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys suddenly just got better. A lot better. I'm not moved. I think Joe Schoen just made his last couple picks as a general manager. I'm going to be honest. I think this is going to be the draft class that does him in. I'm that confused, that uninspired. Like, they had the world in the palm of their hand. They had any pick they could have wanted, and just for the sheer fact that Reese fell in their lap, they went with him. I don't know. Yeah, I think if I'm the Giants, I just go with Reese or Downs or Styles, either Styles or Downs. I just don't think Reese is who they should have went with. I'm going to say it 1,000 fucking times over and over and over again. Oh man, Bama, you don't remember what you picked? Bama, you picked for this next pick. You had the Dolphins going with Downs. Wow. ESPN's draft predictor said there was only a 12% chance that Downs would be available at this spot. That is pretty crazy. I mean, that's about the percentage I would have put it at. I never thought there was a chance in bloody hell he would be available at 10, let alone 11 or 12 even. I mean, obviously the Dolphins weren't going to take him, or at least they weren't inspired enough to take him because they traded back. So he would have been there at 12. Oh, man. Dude, Jerry Jones is so thrilled. So if you're the Cowboys and the Dolphins are saying we're going to take Caleb Downs unless you trade with me, I almost feel like you got to call their bluff. Like, if they're willing to make that trade, then they're probably forcing themselves into a pick they don't want to make. And I low-key might call their bluff there. I guess the problem, though, for the Cowboys is if Caleb Downs goes, then you're kind of shit out of luck. So you gotta do that. I think you gotta take him. You gotta take the trade because you can't risk it. Caleb Downs is the last blue chip grade, real high end player that's available. So I wonder what the Dolphins do here, man. Is it offensive line? I'm thinking it's got to be offensive line because the drop off at offensive line is so drastic. So they gotta protect whoever they have, Malik Willis for now, but they gotta continue to plow the trenches through. All right, here comes Raj. Here comes Raj. I honestly, I don't know who this is going to be. I don't have a fucking bloody clue. Vega, Monroe Freeling, no clue. Proctor, wow. Caden Proctor. Caden Proctor. Oh, wow. Interesting. The Dolphins go with Proctor. Fascinating stuff. I guess the thing with Proctor is you can put him inside or outside, I guess. The thing I'm worried about when it comes to Proctor is, like, this is an offensive line that, at least previously when Mike McDaniel was here, which I guess things are different, the offensive line needed to be able to move. Caden Proctor really isn't necessarily the best when it comes to blocking in space and moving downfield. Like, obviously he's athletic. He did a lot of crazy shit with the ball on offense, but when it comes to being in space, working in space, he's kind of inconsistent. He's definitely lunky. Like, we talk about who the center of the offensive line is over there. It's Aaron Brewer. Like, that guy skates downfield and he locates blockers with ease. Proctor, on the other hand, not so much. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. I kind of assume they're just gonna really try to lean into the power run stuff, but the Rams pick is in. This has to be Vega. If this is Sadiq, I'm gonna fucking piss myself. If this is Sadiq, I'm gonna be kind of mad because at least I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm kind of at a loss for words. You could play Proctor wide receiver. Yeah, I guess you could play Proctor a wide receiver. That is true. That is very, very true. You can play Proctor a running back, wide receiver, tight end, offensive tackle, offensive guard. This is the most versatile player in the class. If we're being honest, this is the most versatile player in the entire class. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in love with the fit. I'm not in love with the pick. I think Proctor was definitely a lock to go top 20. I'm just not entirely positive. I think this was the best place for him to go, but definitely a different vision with this is definitely a different vision than what Mike McDaniel probably would have been laying out. This is definitely a Jeff Hafley type of pick, I think. Definitely a Jeff Hafley type of pick. So the Rams now. Who do the Rams go with? This was my Carnell Tate spot. Oh, I need this to be Vega. For the sake of my mock, I need this to be Vega pretty badly. Pretty badly. But I'm not entirely positive that they need a guard. Like, they're more of a tackle team if they're going to go offensive line. So that would mean Monroe Freeling, Blake Miller, maybe, I guess. This could be a receiver. This could be Lemon for sure. This could be Sadiq. This could go in so many different directions. This could go in so many different ways. This can go in so many different ways. Caden Proctor, bro. That is an insane chain to have as like a 19-year-old. Why are we showing Ty Simpson? That is nasty work by the ESPN camera crew to be showing Ty Simpson when the Rams pick is in. That is nasty stuff. Oh, they're going to commercial. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this shit, man. So I have 3 matches, and we're at 13th. So I can't get a match here. So we're kind of on pace to have as many matches as I usually do. I might be the most consistent mock drafter of all. I might be the Steelers of mock drafting. I really might be the Steelers of mock drafting. The last couple of years, it's just been 39 points, 39 points, 39 points, 39 points, 41 points. Like my very first year doing this, I had 46, but I didn't do the challenge. My very first posted mock draft, I got Trayvon Walker to the Jags correct, which everyone knew. Actually, I don't think everybody knew it, but it was heavily favorited. I got that right. I got Aiden Hutchinson to the Lions correct. I got Evan Neal to the Giants correct. That was 5th overall. I got Chris Olave to the Saints. That was 16th overall. I had that mocked. I don't think that's actually where they picked him, but I had Zion Johnson to the Chargers. That was right. That was 5. Trevor Penning to the Saints. That was 6. And then I had George Karlaftis to the Chiefs. That was 7. Dax Hill to the Bengals. That was 8. So I had 8 matches that year. Wow. Which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I got to wait ages for this pick to be in. 8 matches. So that's my record. I don't think there's a fucking chance in hell I'm getting near 8 matches given how this has gone so far, but who knows? Who knows? If I could have gotten 1 pick right in the first fucking 7, then there would be a chance because I'd be up to 4 already, which isn't bad. 4 almost halfway through, not even halfway through. But man, that pick being Caden Proctor does not make my match potential great because I had Proctor going to, I think I kept Proctor to the Lions. That was heavily mocked. That was one of the chalkier picks that I decided to go with. Have any chalky picks been made? Honestly, not really. Not really. There were a lot of chalky picks. Well, Browns and Fano was a chalky pick. That's about it. That's about it. No other pick has really been chalky. Bailey was a toss-up. Jeremiah Love was thought to be smoke. Tate to the Titans was thought to be smoke. Arvell Reese to the Giants, some people talked about it, but no one really thought it would happen. Delane to the Chiefs, another thing that I don't think many people saw coming. Styles to the Commanders, I saw a little bit of, but I wouldn't say was chalk. Saints and Tyson, same kind of thing. I think that was probably, out of everybody that's been chosen here, the second chalkiest pick. But other than that, not many picks that were like surefire have gone down yet. I think the only thing the Rams can do here that I would really hate is Kenyon Sadiq. I think taking 2 Oregon athletic tight ends back-to-back just to lean more into the 13 personnel stuff would be pretty dumb. I think this should be an offensive lineman. I wouldn't have hated a trade back. Mekhi Lemon makes sense here. I just can't imagine you're sitting here like, yeah, man, I want Kenyon Sadiq, Terrence Ferguson, Tyler Higbee, Davis Allen, like Colby Parkinson if he's still around. Like, I thought the 13th personnel was kind of forced and kind of a gimmick. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Here they go. Vegas, best case scenario. Kyleman. Oh my God! They did it! Oh my God! They have their predecessor. Oh, they actually went with fucking Simpson. The Cardinals have to be livid. Wow. No fucking way. No fucking way, man. I just never thought in a million years that you're looking down the barrel of potentially Matthew Stafford's final season in the NFL. You're sitting here shipping around looking for receivers to add to your team. Your offensive line has had issues up front. Matthew Stafford's had back problems. Devontae Adams is 34. Puka Nacua is in rehab. I just thought this was an all-in team. This is the first move the Rams have made in the past 3 years. This is the first move the Rams have made in the last 3 years that hasn't been dedicated to the present. I did not think they would steer away from that, especially after the Trent McDuffie move. I think if I'm the Rams, you could have traded back, because I don't think the Cardinals, who were the only other threat to take Ty Simpson, are jumping any higher than 20. I mean, I told Steelers fans I should have traded up. I don't think the Steelers were in true contention to take him. I think they would have been they're comfortable if they want a young guy to try it out. They would have been comfortable with Will Howard rolling out there. You were told Ty Simpson, you should have kept the Rams to Ty Simpson, then you'd be floating. But you're right. You were right. It was not a troll. But I did say, to your defense, I did say on stream when we did it that I did see some smoke of Ty Simpson going this high. So that's why I wasn't that mad about it. I don't know who was mad. Someone was livid about that decision, but you were right. Aiden did call it. Wow. Okay, so I think I want this pick to be Kenyon Sadiq. Trading into the first cave. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, wow. I did not think that the Rams would make a move for the future yet. I didn't think. But if there's one place that Ty Simpson can make it work, it's with the Rams. I will give him credit. Yeah, I don't know. That's an F. I'll be happy to give that an F grade as well. I'll be very happy to give that an F for a grade. I'm now 5th on the board, which is pretty cool. 5th on the board on our board. I don't know what I am in the other board. Probably not doing too good. Wow, man. Here's the thing with Ty Simpson, right? Ty Simpson is a guy that when you look at the pros and cons for Ty Simpson, when you look at all the write-ups and stuff, the concerns with Simpson go as follows. His size. He's 6 foot, sub 200 pounds. People think that he's going to literally disintegrate under the pressure of NFL edge rushers and defensive tackles and linebackers. They think his body won't be able to handle season after season as a starter. They talk about his arm strength. They talk about his, accuracy, of course. It's just a lot of things that kind of relate to the frame he is. But when you look at the pure quarterback, from a pure quarterbacking perspective, Ty Simpson is not bad. And I think that's what Dan Orlovsky was trying to get across. I think Ty Simpson's arm is more than decent enough to be an NFL arm. I think he has excellent pocket movement. I think his arm can be compensated without floating too far back in the pocket, without doing anything crazy outside the pocket. As long as Ty Simpson's pocket management remains top tier, remains as good as I thought it was at Alabama, then I don't think his arm will be a problem. Obviously, you can't change the fact that he's a smaller guy, but like I said, a lot of the cons pertain more to his frame than they do his actual ability to play quarterback. I feel like all the accuracy stuff and the panic he was feeling under pressure, that was just a contribution of what he was dealing with. The Bama had no run game whatsoever. The receivers were mid as fuck. Ty Simpson was basically doing his best Patrick Mahomes impression in terms of the responsibility he was handling on his shoulders, and that's why he went this high. So I'm not sitting here telling you that I think he doesn't deserve to be a first-round pick. I think the fit doesn't make sense. The Ravens are picking, though. Please be Sadiq. Please be Sadiq, man. Please. Please be Sadiq. No, they took Vega. Oh, man, that hurts a lot because that was such a chalky pick. I just didn't think he was going to make it there. Well, there he goes. I mean, that's just the domino effect biting me in the ass once again. That's really all that is. Fuck, man. Fuck. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. That's going to kill me. The Buccaneers pick is already in. I'm shocked they're not trading back. So the Buccaneers are either an offensive tackle team or an edge rusher team. I think this could be, it's going to be Ruben Bain. Oh my God, the Bucs just got Ruben Bain. Wow. Is that who this, it's got to be, right? There's no way Bain, could Bain fall out of the first? If the Bucs don't go with Bain here, how much farther does he go? I forgot Bain was even on the board. Imagine these fucking guys take another receiver. I'd piss myself. I would actually piss myself. What if Mesidor goes before Bain? Wow. I mean, this has to be Bain. It has to be Bain. It has to be Bain. Has to be Bain. Holy shit, Bama. You have 6 matches. You had, well, you know, Vega was kind of chalky, but. Wow. Ty Simpson is more accurate and better pocket awareness, but worse scrambler version of Bo Nix. I don't hate that vision. I think that's pretty close to accurate. I think he's definitely a little bit smaller than I think he can. I don't think he can handle as much of a beating as Nix could. I think we're gonna have to see Ty Simpson like not run as much. We don't need, you know, Ty Simpson, you know, running option plays into linebackers and stuff. I think that's where I will get worried about Ty Simpson's longevity, but so long that he's able to just kind of really fit that pocket passer mold that Sean McVay's always worked with, then yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it whatsoever. I just am shocked that in the big year of 2026, when next year in 2027 they could have gotten a quarterback like if I'm the Rams, right? I'm guessing they might have tried, but I'm still going to do everything I can to win right now. And I think I'm trying to trade out of 13. I think I'm trying to trade out of 13 and maybe getting a higher pick next year. I guess maybe they did try, but, you know, if you're able to get a sub top 20 pick next year with your 13th pick, maybe even a little bit higher, then you can put yourself in potential position to trade up for a quarterback if you really that desperate for addressing the future without Matthew. But I guess the other hand, the other side of this too is you want Ty Simpson to sit behind Matthew Stafford. So I'm just shocked they took him at 13. I think there's just a lot of angles of the Ty Simpson to Los Angeles Rams pick that makes a lot of sense, but also definitely raises an eyebrow. So maybe an F is a little bit strong, but I definitely don't think that it was the right move to start doing this right now. But, you know, this is probably the most well-oiled machine in the entire league, the Los Angeles Rams. So, you know, we could be looking down the line in 3 years and Ty Simpson's, you know, looking pretty decent, and we're all like, shit. They knew. They set themselves up for the future a couple of years ago, and they are following through on the mission, on the plan that they set themselves out for when they took Simpson at 13th, you know, looking 700 days from now. So, yeah, I mean, this could be Bain. If this is Bain, the Buccaneers defense, man, it's going to be ferocious. We're looking at Bain, Cansey, Vita Vea. Who else is over there? There's like a couple other guys. They got a real rotation going on in Tampa. So, although it would be crazy if this car accident thing drops him even farther, I think there is a universe where the car accident at this point could drop him even farther than this. But I don't know if he makes it past the Lions then. I think the Jets have to take a fucking receiver, right? Like, there's no way the Jets don't go with Mekhi Lemon, which could be a match for me. So I do have potential matches here on the horizon. I could get Mesidor here, which I don't think I'm going to. I could get Mekhi Lemon to the Jets, which I think is a pretty strong possibility right now. I can't get anything to the Lions because I had Proctor. I had the Vikings going with Chris Johnson. That's a pretty big surprise, one of the bigger surprises on my mock. I could get that. Panthers I could still get. Dallas still has the 20th pick. Right now, I don't have that as a fuck. I can't get a match there. Fuck. Oh, man, my potential matches are running out. This has to be Bain. If Bain doesn't go here, then he's probably falling. This might be a very strong statement, but if Bain doesn't go here, I feel like there's a strong possibility he could be falling out of the first round. Because the The Bucks have been Akeem Mesidor for every single mock. There's really no one else that gets drafted here other than maybe Sadiq, other than an offensive lineman occasionally. But you're staring at Ruben Bain, a guy that I think fits this defensive front perfectly. So if the Bucks of all teams decide that they're out on Bain, then I'm going to be shocked if he makes it in the first round at all. All right. I think Roger's walking up on stage. We are going to be at pick 16, and it's about to be 9:45-ish. I don't think we're making the worst time ever. I would love to know when the draft ended last year compared to when it ends this year to see if, like, the extra time that they shaved off actually made a difference. All right, Bucks are up. He's walking. Okay, so Bain does go 15th. Bain does go 15th, so that makes sense. Is that really who you are? The worst for Paul. I don't want my shit I'm not reading the comments because every pick is getting submitted so quick, and I don't want to get shit spoiled for me. Is that who you really want succeeding Matthew Stafford? I don't think it's the worst, apprentice ever. I think you could find, like, I would rather have Ty Simpson as an apprentice than fucking Anthony Richardson, like everybody's pipe dream seems to be, or Will Levis or Sam Howell or whoever other project that you're looking at. Well, I don't know. No one spoiled any pick. Aiden did spoil the Chiefs trade up, all right? So I'm kind of scarred. But it's okay. I forgave him. I just get scared, man. Like, I wait 365 days for this. It's so fun. The last thing I want is anything to be spoiled. So I will trust. I'll trust that no one spoils any pick, and I'll look at the chat. So this has to be Mekhi Lemon, right? So if the Jets don't take Mekhi Lemon, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah, whatever. This has to be Mekhi Lemon. The Jets are in desperate need of a receiver. The receiver 2 is A.D. Mitchell. If this isn't Mekhi Lemon, I will be very upset. This is one of the last few spots, honestly, for the next few picks that I think I could get a match. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I just feel like in terms of probability, this is the higher probability, one of the highest probability matches I can get. If Concepcion goes here, I will be happy as a KC Concepcion fan. I will be upset as a mock draft fan. I will be very upset as a mock draft fan. I'm really shocked that, wow, the Ravens passed on Bain for Vega. How do I feel about that? I'm not sure how I feel about that in hindsight. But they did take Mike Green last year. So in their defense, they addressed the edge rusher position last year with a guy that had off the field issues, that was supposedly this athletic freak. So in their defense, they did do it last year. The Sabres are about to win too. Let's fucking go, man. After that absolutely utter embarrassing collapse in Buffalo last game, they go to Boston and steal the first one. That's huge. Oh my God, Ruben Bain is a terrifying human being. Dude, Ruben Bain is going to go for 12 sacks first year. Ruben Bain's going to have 12 fucking sacks year one. Yeah, you're right, Michael. I do think Vega makes sense. It was definitely one of the most mocked picks out there. Dude, Bain might have fucking 12 sacks year one. Yeah, I think the short arms thing is overblown. I think it's heavily overblown. Woo! Yeah, Ruben Bain, that's a guy I think I would have liked to draft early, though. I think we're going to be looking back, and this is going to be like a Jalen Carter type of thing. Like, not a Jalen Carter type of thing, but I don't know. What's a good comparison for what Ruben Bain could turn into? I don't know. But basically, I think out of every player taken in the first round, Ruben Bain is probably the first one that's gone that I think could really outperform his draft slot. I think the other guy could be Vega, could be Downs also. I think McCoy goes to the Patriots late in the first. Bama. Jets are up. Got to be Makai Lemon, right? Please. Oh my God. There go. Dude, they took Sadiq? They really took Sadiq, bro. You still play Clash? That's a crazy question right now. Yeah, I'm on and off. I play Clash of Clans the same amount I play Minecraft. It's like I'll go through phases every once in a while where I'm playing it heavily. But right now, no, not too much. Holy shit, I cannot believe that Kenyon City just went to the fucking Jets, dude. Dude, how is submission not found? What is going on? This app isn't live. What happened to my app? Does the app break when I lose? Because I think I lost my app. This is Lord Michael. Yo, what's going on? That is insane. That is crazy that you're slinging by. How you doing, bro? I do remember. Oh, I think the app busted because I lost my Replit subscription tonight. Shit. No, whatever. I'll just throw my mock back up. Oh, that not being Makai Lemon really sucks. I thought that was one of the highest probability matches I could have had. I sub fucking forever ago. Are you a football fan? So the Lions, I just need the Lions not to take. I don't know, man. At this point, we're in the trenches here. We are in the trenches big time. I'm not. Well, if you care to know, I made a mock draft and it's not going too well. Damn, we can't tell who's winning now. Do I get an automatic win? I'm sure if I just renew it, I guess it should fix itself. Freeling, maybe. They did just take Mason Taylor. I don't know why they did, like, 12 personnel. Is this really what we're doing, Aaron Glenn, you fucking nerd? Money involved in this? Not really. I mean, I entered a couple challenges where I could win money, but I didn't bet anything, so I'm not, like, the most upset. I just put a lot of time into trying to figure it all out, which in all reality is kind of a waste of time because nobody ever knows what these teams are going to do. But that's what makes it fun, trying to read into it. I'll probably have to, I guess, renew my Replit subscription and then just renew the app. That's really, I think, all I'm going to have to do, which is fine. Ugh. Yeah, I think this could be Freeling. Thugged, which will suck because I have Freeling going to the Eagles. Going to the fucking Eagles, man. Bro, if you go and you spoil this pick, if this is actually Freeling, Michael, I'm going to be mad because you literally go, no one's spoiling picks, bro. No one's spoiling picks, he says. And then he spoils a pick 3 fucking picks later. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Back to not looking at the comments, I guess. Remember Heavy Ice D? Yes, I do. I don't think he remembers me, though. I think I tried to join. I think I tried to join his clan again a while back, and it didn't happen. He just, I don't think he had any idea who I was. We are getting Makai Lemon. Maybe. You guys still are in range for a tackle, too. He's like 60. Holy shit. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense why he's got so much time to play the game. I did not know he was that old. No, I know he never stopped. It's insane. Anytime I go on, he's still heavily active. He's got like fucking 100 battles, 100 attacks won every season. I have 5 accounts. My highest account, I know. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Wasn't a prediction. Now I think you're trying to cover your tracks. My main account, I think, is Fifth Tunnel 15 or 14. And then I have a Town Hall 13 to 12. Or no, 12 and 11. And a 10 and a 9. And an 8. Maybe I have 6 accounts. But anyway, my goal when I'm Heavy Ice D's age, when I'm 60 years old, my goal is to have enough accounts for every Town Hall, and I'm going to do Clan Wars by myself. So hopefully the game still is alive by the time I'm 60 like him, and I can do that. That's one of my long life goals, is just to eventually get to that point, just playing it over the course of my lifetime. Oh, man. That really sucks that wasn't Lemon. That really, really, really sucks that wasn't Lemon. They literally just drafted Mason Taylor, so I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that pick. But I guess Aaron Glenn, Mr. Trench, no, he's a DB guy. I don't know. I guess that I'm done trying to make sense of any of this, dude. I guess athletic pass catcher does help. You're getting a 1B to Garrett Wilson, so fine, but damn. Well, this can't be Proctor, so I can't get a match here. Once again, the good news is, though, I've had every single player that's gone, I have predicted go in the first round, which everybody else can say, but I can also say it. So congratulations to me, I guess. It's the end of the first round where I'm just going to have to pray and hope that I just start ringing off matches. Oh, man. Come on. All right. I need the Lions pick to get over with here. The Lions are one of the most boring picks, to be honest with you. Like, they're either offensive line or Keldrick Falk. Okay, so they went with Blake Miller. Wow. And Blake Miller, of all linemen, goes before Monroe Freeling. Wow. That sucks. There goes another match. Granted, I guess anybody that gets taken. No, I mean, Mekhi Lemon there would have been nice, I guess. I don't fucking know anymore, bro. I don't know anymore what's good and bad for me. But wow, they do go tackle, and they go Blake Miller before Monroe Freeling. How about that? Apparently, they don't like Freeling. That's pretty wild. If the Vikings go with Dylan Thiedemann here, it's officially off. It's officially off. Somehow, in a draft where everything is so unpredictable, the picks that are the most predictable actually end up cashing in. That's what's about to happen here. We're gonna see. Oh my God, we're really about. We saw Vega go to the Ravens. We're about to see Thiedemann go to the Vikings. Like, these are the two biggest, most mocked picks. Oh, please, man. If I have any chance of life, it's right here. It's right here. How many more matches can I get? I can get the Vikings. I can get the Panthers. I can get the Chargers. I can get the Eagles. I can get the Browns, the Bears, the Bills, the Niners, the Texans, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Patriots. Okay, I can get a lot of matches still. I'm also depressed, bro. This shit's been so ass. All right, Chris Johnson. I don't have high hopes for this to be Chris Johnson. Oh my God, they took Caleb Banks. Oh my God, I'm sick. Yeah, honestly, where are the trades at? All we heard about is how there are going to be tons of trades in this draft. How many trades? There's been one fucking trade. I can't believe they just went with Caleb Banks. Holy shit. They took Caleb Banks over. Wow. They really took Caleb Banks. I don't get a point for that at all. Does anybody get a. Who the fuck had Caleb Banks going in the first? Not many people. That's a bad pick, I think. That's just not a good pick, I don't think. All right, the Panthers pick is in. Please be Thieneman. Please give me a match. Please give me a match with Thieneman. If this is Thieneman, we're cooking. But this could be Makai Lemon. This is going to be Lemon. Fuck. It's just this domino effect is just really crazy. I can't believe that one either. I saw some Peter Woods shit here. I saw some Keldrick Falk noise here, but really Caleb Banks, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that selection at all. Wow. All right, come on. Give me Thieneman to the Panthers, please. If I can get Thieneman to the Panthers, then we're in business. We'll be up to 4 matches with about 13 picks later. Gabe, I just saw you gave us Lomu. I really didn't know who else to give you at that point, to be honest. I had no idea who to give you. But in all fairness, if there's anywhere he would be fine, it's San Francisco as a swing tackle. Yes, I know. I believed you. I accept your apology, which wasn't necessary because you didn't do anything wrong. Another trade? Oh, now you're spoiling it, aren't you? Well, I thought the Panthers already oh, okay. I ain't telling who. All right. You know what? Quiet, you. Be quiet. Obviously, the Cowboys traded. Like, there's no other information that would have come out on anybody else yet. I'm going to guess the Cowboys traded with either the Eagles or the Texans. That's my guess. I did not believe you. You're right. You're right. I did not believe you. Big Sabres win. Big Sabres win. Please be Thieneman. Holy shit. I'm begging for matches, man. I'm literally. They are the only ones trading. I knew it was the Cowboys. There's no way any other team would trade before being in the hole or on deck, rather. You know what, dog? Keep your mouth shut, man. You know what? I said no spoilers. I don't see why the Panthers need Thieneman. I don't know. Nick Scott. that's kind of really it. Their secondary's bad. I did. Your tackle could be possible here with. Tackle could be possible. I saw some receiver noise, but I think this is a high chance to be Thieneman. I like Thieneman here a lot. I just can't believe the Vikings just took fucking Caleb Banks, dog. Okay, Jags trading BTJ. You know what? If that was spoiled right now, I'd lose my shit. I would actually lose my mind. It's this fuck ass Dr. Pepper commercial, bro. Can we just get on with it? At this point, I'm just here for the Bills pick. Like, it's been such a shitty mock draft year for me. I'm just out here praying to God I can get a couple matches. I can't believe, Nick Scott does exist. Okay, how many match potentials do I still have left here? Still a few. Could get the Panthers with Thieneman. Cowboys, no. Steelers, no. Chargers, Eagles, Browns, Bears, Bills, 49ers, Texans, Chiefs, Dolphins, Patriots, Seahawks. I can still get 12 matches, so there's still a lot of hope here. Not getting a point from Caleb Banks really sucks, though. On the bright side, nobody probably got a point for Caleb Banks going in the first round, so. Yes, it was the Eagles. Oh, Eagles, go with Freeling, please. All right, so the Eagles, please take Freeling. That's something I called. Please happen. If I can get the Eneman and then Freeling back to back, we are kind of in business again. Please, the Eneman. Fuck! Oh my god, that was actually worst case scenario. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna. It just wasn't my year, man. It just wasn't my year. It just was. It just wasn't my year. Holy shit! I mean, talk about worst case scenario. Talk about worst case scenario. That just took out 2 more matches with 1 pick. Wow. Talk about worst case scenario. That is crazy. That is really crazy. That shit just fucking happened, dude. They took Freely. The Panthers took Freely. You were right. I think you said it. Yeah, you said I could see Freeling being the pick. You called it. Oh my god. That just really, really hurt. Really, really hurt. So now who is even left at tackle? Max Ionachor? That's really it. I mean, Caleb Lomu is, but the tackles are gone, man. It's Oh, that really, really hurts. That really, 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 really sucks. Wow. I mean, wow. That could not have been worse. I'm sitting here thinking I have a chance at getting 2 matches back to back just for the fucking player, just for the Eagles match I have to go to the fucking Panthers. That's oh my god. Wow. What are they? Blake. Oh yeah, he's gone. Wow, and the Eagles go with Makai Lemon. Okay, that's not the worst thing ever because wow. Wait a minute. So if AJ Brown's gone, presumably, you have Devontae Smith, Makai Lemon, Dontavian Witt. I'm not sure I like the fit. I think they are most certainly trading AJ Brown after that. Ah, wow, man. They did not go offensive line. Wow. Wow, they went Makai Lemon? Really? I just don't know. Like, you got Lemon and you got Devontae Smith. I'm not sure that's a room that I'm in love with. Yeah, I think T-Ball was like, we're getting Lemon. Yeah, no, you ain't, buddy. You ain't getting Lemon. The only thing that can salvage this night, if the Steelers get on the clock right now and they take Keldrick Falk, if the Steelers take Keldrick Falk, I will run around this. I will take my shirt off. If the Steelers take Keldrick Falk, I will take my shirt off. Like that would make my night. That is something I have been saying for months. And if that happens, I will cry. I will absolutely lose my shit. Oh my God, please. I'm rooting for that so hard. I mean, I can't get a match here, like I said, because the Steelers, Blake Miller went already. Where's Mesidor going? Maybe Mesidor goes here, I guess. Mesidor probably goes to the Bears, though. That's going to be my take. I think Mesidor goes to the Bears. Dude, please, if the Steelers take Falk, oh my God, I will be laughing my ass off. I will be laughing my ass off. The thing with oh man, I don't know, man. I have no hope. I don't know if I'm going to get another match. I feel like every time there's a team on the clock that I have a high probability of getting a match with, they just do some other fuck shit. Like, they just do some other bullshit. ESPN's predictor said there was only a 4% chance that Makai Lemon would be here. Sounds like that predictor is just as shit as my mock draft, so. They still don't have a pick in. Oh my God, they're panicking. That was definitely their choice. Thug, you're definitely onto something. This was their choice. Yeah, I think the Steelers do need a lot more than an edge rusher, but it is definitely in the cards for them too. They have been talking about wanting an edge rusher just because of the age of some of their guys. Yeah, McCoy is still available. I think McCoy goes closer to the end of the first round if he goes in the first at all. All right, the pick is in. It took them almost the entire clock. They definitely were thrown for a loop when they heard Mekhi Lemon was taken. Oh, man. This is the moment Steelers fans have been waiting for. They're on their own home turf. They have been desperate for receiver help. Lemon is doing that weird thing. Honestly, this is a perfect fit. Send Mekhi Lemon, the dude that's kind of weird, to the most dramatic, drama-filled team in football. This makes so much sense. Yeah, this dude's a certified weirdo. This dude is a certified weirdo. It makes so much sense that he's an Eagle, if I'm being honest. It makes so much sense that he's an Eagle because he is a certified weirdo. All right, they got to do their tribute for Pittsburgh. Yippity-doo. Oh, my God. Please be Keldrick Falk. Please be Keldrick Falk. In all reality, I think I want this. I want this to be somebody that's already that can't be matched anywhere. I guess like the Eneman, Freeland. No, Freeland's gone. The Eneman, Mesidor. I think that's it as far as guys that are available that have been picked, that I have had picked in my mock, I should say. What if they take Eli Stowers? I would actually laugh. Dude, what are they doing, bro? Who is singing? Bro, just make the pick. What is this? It's a draft pick. Are they having a concert? Oh my God, bro. I want to go to bed. The only way to make this night even worse is if I get no more matches the rest of the draft and the Bills at 26 do some fucking bullshit. Yeah, I feel bad for Spear, bro. You waited, what, 9 hours for this? And bro, please get on with it. Oh my God. Spear getting gangbanged right now. Bro, please get on with it. I feel like this never is what they do for the hometown team's pick. They never do over dramatic bullshit like this. They never do over dramatic bullshit like this, I feel like. Oh my God, please. Okay, please walk on stage. Oh my God, this is painful, bro. Please. If this is Keldrick Falk, you know what? My mock draft can go down the drain, and I will be a happy man. That will be the only thing that gets salvaged tonight. The only thing that can salvage this horrible night is seeing the poor Pittsburgh Steelers draft Keldrick Falk. Oh God, Roger Goodell's gonna get flamed on Twitter for putting his hands on the underage girls. It's already, I already can see it. Dude, please just make the pick. Oh my God, they took Iannaccio. Fuck, there goes another match. I knew that they were going. I had a pretty good idea that they were going to be going tackle because Broderick Jones had a setback in his recovery. So I think the Texans could end up trading out. I'm thinking the Texans could end up trading out, or they could be the Keldrick Fall team. They could be the Akeem Mesidor team. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the Texans. But there goes another match of mine. So we are now down to, so I can get a match with the Chargers. I can. The Eagles already picked, so I can't get a match there. Who's after this? Dallas? I can't get a match with Dallas. Cleveland, I can get a. So Chargers, Cleveland, Bears, Bills, Niners, Chiefs, Dolphins, Patriots, Seahawks. So I have 9 more chances for a match. Who's left at tackle? Caleb Lomu is left at tackle. So the 49ers are fast-tracking their way to Caleb Lomu. Maybe. I doubt it. I just can't believe that I can't believe I didn't get the Eneman. I can't believe the Jets didn't go with Lemon. I can't believe the Giants didn't go with fucking Downs. Like, what? There's just so many picks that have happened where I'm like, dude, how? He gave my number 1 mock drafter. Dude, it's not been my week. Not been my year, I should say, for mock drafting, I guess. I guess on the bright side, the only... All right. You know what, dude? You jackass. On the bright side, though, I've only had one player. The only player that I have not had go in the first round was Caleb Banks. So I think so far I've got a good gauge on that. If there's anything, to write home about with that. What do the Chargers do? I have the Chargers. I have the Chargers taking Chase Pasantis, but at the end of the first round, I'm not sure they reach up for him, though. At 22. The reason why I liked the trade between the Texans and the Chargers in my mock draft is because I did not think that the Chargers would like to reach on Pasantis that much. So here, though, what do they even... Our mocks from last night are doing better than you? Screw you. No, honestly, I'm afraid to open Discord. I don't want to get something spoiled for me. That cannot be doing better than me, dude. That can't be. There's no way that's doing better than me. Bama, that thing was terrible. That mock last night was absolutely abysmal. All right, come on, man. If I can get to 4 matches, 5 matches, I'll be happy. Just give me 1 or 2 more. I need some life. I need some life to be injected into my veins here. Just something to make me feel like I didn't completely waste my time putting a mock draft together. It just is insane how much of a domino effect like 1 or 2 picks has. And now everybody is leaving. Look at all the people trying to leave because the Steelers already picked. Like, if you're really there just to see the Steelers pick at 21, like, why even bother, man? You might as well be there for the entire event. All right, Pasantis. The good news is the Browns, they're lining up for Omar Cooper. So that's what I have for the Browns. Come on, man. They're going to go edge rusher. They went Mesidor. Okay, there goes Mesidor. I knew it. The second I saw Roger go up on stage, I'm like, oh, my God, they're going edge rusher. It's so obvious. Yeah, okay. So Mesidor to the Chargers. That is another old, they're adding age to an aging defensive line, but sure. Mesidor to the Chargers. That makes sense. I don't like that. I only ever imagined Mesidor in a Bucs jersey, so it's weird to think he's going to be in the powder blue because it's like kind of the opposite colors, but I like it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can get with the Cowboys that would be a match here, right? I had them taking Styles, and that was the only pick I had because I had them trading up. So this is the only benefit this could be for me is if, oh my God, if the fucking Cowboys take Omar Cooper, I'm going to be so mad. They're going to do it. They're going to take Omar Cooper, man. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God. If they snipe Omar Cooper from the Browns and then Concepcion goes to the Browns, oh, I'm about to be so sick. I'm about to be so disgustingly sick. Oh, I'm about to be sick, aren't I? I'm about to be so sick to my stomach if that happens. Dude, if this happens if the Bills take fucking Denzel Boston, I'm gonna throw shit. This is the first pick that hasn't been submitted pretty much instantly. So they're in the blender a tiny bit. Please don't be Omar Cooper. Please don't be Omar Cooper. Yeah, there are some wide receivers still available. So who'd they take first? They took down. So could they go with? There's no way they go like a linebacker here, right? I think they gotta go offense. The options here, maybe they go do they go Thieneman and Downs? Could you imagine? Thieneman and Downs. Wow, wouldn't that be pretty crazy? Wouldn't that be if the Bills draft Jeremy Bernard in the first round, I'm gonna be pissed. Genuinely pissed. Dude, if the Cowboys got the Edelman and Downs, that would be crazy. That whole secondary would be transformed. You walk away with Downs and the Edelman, and then if you're able to get a linebacker in the third round that you feel semi-comfortable with, wow. Yeah, the Cowboys could go with Keldrick Falk here too, though. That's been a popular selection for them. I don't think there's anything here that doesn't hurt me, to be honest, though. Like, who's available that wouldn't hurt me? Thieneman would be the best pick for the sake of my mock, I think. Thieneman would be. So fingers crossed, I guess. If Thieneman ends up falling out of the first, I'll be pretty surprised, man. I'll be pretty surprised. Yeah, I think you got to go Thieneman, man. You transform your secondary, completely transform your secondary, and that's the weakest part of your team. The amount of yards you gave up through the air, like if you go with Keldrick Falk over Thieneman, for what, dude? That would be. I think that's how you ruin this draft, to be honest. If you go with Keldrick Falk over Thieneman, I think that is a bad move. Especially for Jerry being 90 years old. By the time Keldrick Falk is coming into his own, if he even, reaches his potential, fucking Jerry's gonna be croaking by that point. The pick is in, so we'll see. The pick is indeed in. I'm still not over how much I dislike the haul that. I want to move this over. If I want to be more over here, I need this to be. I'm still not over the Giants pick and what they went through. The only reason I don't like the Cowboys going McCoy is because they dealt with the injuries with they dealt with the ACL injury with what's his face, Trayvon Diggs. They drafted Savone Revel last year. He had an ACL tear. Then you go with McCoy, and he's also got an ACL tear. He's also got another knee issue that's been nagging at him that really is dropping him down the board. So their history with injuries at corner, not great. So I think if they're going to go corner, it's got to be someone else. For the Cowboys specifically, I could see another team being willing to risk it, but they're trying to fix their secondary. You go with the guy that is basically had the same exact problems that has plagued your secondary. That just seems very risky, but it's possible. I will not rule it out. I think I'd rather have Thieneman, though. Walking over with Thieneman and Downs, chef's fucking kiss, man. Rodgers' hair. Wow. Malachi Lawrence sneaks into the first round. Interesting. That was kind of rumored by just a couple people. I did not see Malachi Lawrence going to the first round too often, but he does make it into the first. That makes him what? What did the Eagles give up? I do not remember. I don't know what the draft order is anymore. So Malachi Lawrence goes. That hurts because I don't get any points from that. So that does not do me good. The Browns are on the clock, so this is probably my best chance at a match. I could technically get 3 matches in a row here, so maybe there's some life. I could get the Browns with Omar Cooper, and then the Bears with what's his face? The Browns with Omar Cooper, the Bears with Keldrick Falk, the Bills with Caden McDonald, the 49ers with Caleb Lomu. That would be the next 4 picks. I can get 4 straight matches here, man. Please. It's so possible. Oh, this is the final stretch. Scooter, the Cowboys fan, was saying that they were really interested in Malachi. I did think they were in on edge rusher. I thought it would be Falk, though. A lot of what I heard for Dallas was Falk. So I'm kind of shocked that they went with Lawrence, but I think he's by far the better prospect. So not mad at it at all. Not mad at it in the least bit. What edge rushers are even left? Browns going KC? They probably will. The Browns will probably go KC, and then the Bills will go with Omar Cooper, and I will whip my fucking headset at the wall. How will Bean screw up this incoming pick by drafting Omar Cooper? If Omar Cooper's there, I will throw my shit. Genuinely will throw my shit. What an awful mock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 points. 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh my God. I have 24 points on my mock right now. I average like 40. Where am I getting fucking 16 points from, bro? Like, is it even possible for me to get 16 points with what's left? The Browns, if the Browns go here, this could be, so I could get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15. So I could get 17 more points, which is just not happening, but in theory. I was at 22 points like 8 picks ago. Yeah, I know, Bama. Okay, you had 6 matches. I have had 3. Have you had any matches? Do you not have your mock draft written down anywhere else? Did you only submit it? Okay, what's with the scary ass movie preview here, dude? I don't want to see that right now. I'm not trying to see that. No. How much time did you put into your mock, would you say? Like 10 minutes? Like maybe? I was high. Okay, bro. Oh, why? Oh, why? So was I. I enjoy putting all the effort I put into it, though, because when it does pay off, it's worth it. It's just, has and hasn't. I will say, I cannot imagine there have been too many matches these last few picks, right? Because we had what? We had the Chargers go with Mesidor. I didn't see that anywhere. We had the Steelers go with Ihanachor. I didn't see that very much. The Cowboys just drafted Malachi Lawrence. Didn't see that very much. The Panthers took Monroe Freeling. I don't think I ever really saw that. The Vikings took Caleb Banks. Didn't see that. So I would be shocked if a lot of people, if anybody really had any matches as of late, Sadiq went to the fucking Jets, dude. Like, why did Sadiq go to the Jets? What is Aaron Glenn doing? Jets F grade. How much is the subscription for the mock? If the Niners take Jonah Coleman, no way he goes in the first round. Well, I pay for the Replit app that I used to make the mock, which is like $21 a month or whatever. So maybe they'll give me like a deal if I resubscribe or some shit. It's kind of annoying that when you make an app, you need to continue paying for the subscription for it to work. Because I guess it makes sense, but please be Omar Cooper. Please. Fuck. They took fucking Concepcion, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just can't have shit, bro. Like, every single time I have a high chance of nailing a pick, it just goes the other direction. That's just been my night. That's just been my night. That's so brutal. That is just so horrendous. Oh my fucking God. If the Bears go with Emmanuel McNeil-Warren here, then we're officially... Oh, no, they could go with Dylan Thieneman. They could go with Thieneman. I can send you money to get it. No, it's fine. Although I will be hell-bent to spend $21 to just get it back because I don't really know. I canceled the subscription because I wasn't really using it. But then I decided to build this, which was pretty cool. They tried to compare the Lions to taking Sewell Hutchinson back-to-back years, just taking Mbemba and Bailey. Yeah, bro, that's just not what this is. Oh, man. And now my Pookie KC has to go to Cleveland. I'm sick. Pookie KC gets sent to Cleveland. He already was fucking dealing with Marcel booty-ass Reed at Texas A&M. Now he goes to the fucking booty-ass Browns where he's got Shadur Sanders throwing him the ball. Sick, man. I can't believe that wasn't Omar Cooper. If the Bills, if I finish this mock draft with 3 matches, and if I finish this mock with 3 matches, the Bills take Omar Cooper. I think that's a nightmare. I think that's a full nightmare scenario. That's a full nightmare scenario. If the Bears go Omar Cooper, if the Bills go Omar Cooper, and oh man, I don't even want to think about that. Oh man. If the Bills pass on Caden McDonald's for Omar Cooper, oh man. Oh, you sent me money. Why? Why did you do that? All right, you didn't have to do that. I'm gonna fucking send it back. This is what happened. No. My mock was not doing that bad, but getting Harrison made it a lot better down the stretch. Oh my God, I cannot believe they took fucking Concepcion. No, you didn't block me. I'm not opening my phone out of sheer fear of spoiling something, but there's no way you blocked me. I do not believe you. Oh, I'm in so much pain. I can't believe that was every single pick, man, where I'm like, this is going to be the guy that I have here, and it just didn't happen. This was not my year, I guess. Enjoy Denzel Boston using the government name and telling me I'm draft, or if we draft Boston. Oh, please, man. Dude, Brandon Beane, you have the potential to completely ruin my week. Brandon Beane has the potential to completely ruin my entire week. Like, actually, this is lining up to be devastatingly bad. I am very, very scared. Who the fuck do the Bears pick? I think the Bears go with Thieneman or Falk. If this trends the way it's been trending for me, it's going to be Thieneman because Falk is who I mocked them to take, and that's obviously not gone to plan for me tonight. On the bright side, I should, at minimum, finish with, well, no, because there's already been 2 players taken in the first round that I didn't mock. So I'm thinking I'd probably end up with like 28 points from sheer players taken in the first, and then plus 3 matches. So what's that? 28 plus 3 more points is 31. Oh, man. Yeah, I think this is going to be Thieneman, but who knows? I haven't been right about jack shit tonight. I haven't been correct about jack shit. So, yeah, I think this is Thieneman or Falk. I don't think there's really any edge rushers left. Maybe Zion Young. We could see Zion pop up here. Let's get ready for D'Angelo, bro. The government name coming out. D'Angelo Pons, like, I wouldn't hate it, but why would we go corner back-to-back years? Oh, man, I'm just sick. That wasn't Omar Cooper for the Browns. How would you feel if the Bills traded out? If the Bills trade back with Caden McDonald on the board, I'm going to be pretty salty because there's no other position we need more than interior defensive line, in my opinion. I guess linebacker too, but that's hopefully not a fucking possibility. So what else could you ask for? 26th overall. You got your guy sitting in your lap. What are you gonna try? Are you gonna try to trade back to get an extra pick because you're a greedy fuck, Brandon Beane, and then you try to get McDonald? Like, I'll be mad. Did you see Buffalo's defense last year? That's why you need a new corner. We need McDonald. I want McDonald's. Oh my! I can't believe that wasn't Omar Cooper. In almost every mock I saw Omar Cooper going before Casey Concepcion. Although this tracks because Omar Cooper is ass. So I should have just stuck to my own guns. Dude, if the Bills take Omar Cooper, I'm going to the things I'm going to do. Oh my God, the rampage I'm going to go on. Please be Keldrick Falk. Okay, they went. Like I said, because I had Keldrick Falk going to the Bears, it's most definitely going to be Thieneman. So that happens, which, in all fairness, is the correct pick. Sick world, man. If this isn't McDonald, here we go, man. This is it. This is it. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. If the Bills draft the slot merchant, I will lose my absolute mind. I'm so scared. I'm so horrified. I'm so horrified of what this can be. Oh my God. This is Domino Effect 101. Yeah, literally Domino Effect 101. Like, since pick 2, dead fucking ass. Like, you look at the scores, you see who has high scores and who has low scores. You can guarantee that the people that are higher on the board got David Bailey to the Jets correct. That is bare minimum. If you got David Bailey to the Jets correct, you automatically get 10 more points just off that alone. Like, oh, I should have listened to the national guys. Okay, so I learned a lesson this year. Listen to the national guys, not the content creators and beat reporters. Shit. Is the Bills pick in? Because for some reason it still says Bears pick is in. Like, I feel like they would have by now changed the graphic. Here goes nothing, I guess, man. At its core, I watched the NFL draft as a Bills fan just to see who they would take. Maybe Honestly, at this point, maybe I should just stop following football and just be a casual fan, watch the game every Sundays, be mad if they win, mad if they lose, happy if they win, and then just forget it. Forget football is even a thing until I have to do my waiver claims for my 2 leagues on Tuesday night. And then that's it. Oh my god, they did do that. They did the thing. They did the fucking thing where they traded back. They did the fucking thing where they traded back. I knew they were gonna fucking do that. Oh, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm about to be really mad. If they moved back 2 spots to what are they doing? Wait, did they trade out completely? Did they trade out completely? Or did they just go back to 28? Oh my god, if they just traded out a Caden McDonald, I'm going to throw a fist in my screen. If Caden McDonald goes to the Texans, I am fucking fisting my monitor. Did they trade out completely? Because I still haven't seen it say Bills at 28. Did they move completely? Peter, what about Peter Woods? I don't need another small, interior, penetrating fucking D tackle, man. I'm over those guys. No, they didn't. What's the trade, man? I don't need to hear Dylan Thieneman's white ass say some bullshit at the post. I want to know the trade, bro. I swear to fucking God, I'm fisting my monitor if this is Caden McDonald. It's probably Keldrick Falk, to be honest with you. But if it's... Maybe it's Omar Cooper, though, because Tank Dell is kind of dead. But they fucking drafted 2 receivers last year and then didn't use them. Used Xavier Hutchinson. Can I know what the trade is, man? I think the Bills traded out completely. I still haven't seen ESPN update the graphic. Are these guys that bad at their jobs? Wow, they went with Rutledge. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I see the vision. Rutledge was supposedly gonna go end of first round. I saw that a few times in a couple of mocks, so that's not like the biggest surprise ever. Okay, so the ESPN finally updated the graphic. So the Niners, I have a chance to get a couple picks correct here. I have a chance to get a few more matches before the night is over. If the fucking 49ers didn't fucking take Caleb Lomu, I'm going to blow up. Wait, the 49ers traded with the Dolphins? What? Okay, who are they taking? Omar Cooper? Did they just jump the Bills to take Omar Cooper? I think that's what just happened. I think that's what just happened. Which is fucking fine by me. Do whatever you have to do to get Omar Cooper out of Brandon Beane's grubby hands. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Keelan Rutledge, he's an offensive guard. He was a second round pick. Maybe actually, I don't think I even watched Rutledge, but I think from what I understand, he's a second to third round pick, grade wise. But I did see him getting pushed to the back half of the first. Another guy I didn't have, so I didn't get another point. I cannot finish this mock draft with under 30 points. My goal is just 30 points here. So what do I have right now? Mendoza to Reese. Mendoza to Reese. That's 3. Bailey 4. Love 5. Down 6. Styles 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I have 26 points. I have 26 points with what, 5 picks left? 6 picks left? Okay. I there's no fucking way I don't get the 30 points, right? There's no fucking way, right? How many more matches can I get? So the Dolphins, no, they can't get Concepcion because he got drafted. So I can't get a match here. I can get a match with the Bills. I can get a match with the Chiefs, which I think is unlikely. I can get a match with the Patriots. I can get a match with the Seahawks. Oh, wait, did the 49ers trade out? No. The 49ers are 30 now. Okay. Okay, that's the trade. Okay. All right, we'll see. This has to be Omar Cooper, though, which will be really annoying because not a single mock draft I saw had Omar Cooper going after Casey Concepcion. But whatever, man. Whatever, bro. Oh, man, the pick is indeed in. So the Niners are thinking there's no way the Niners are in on Keldrick Falk after taking Mykel Williams last year. No way. Literally the same player. Except Keldrick is younger. So that has to be Lomu. Like, who else would they be in on if they're trading back? If they're trading back, it has to be Lomu. Because the Bills and the Chiefs, I don't think are... Well, the Chiefs are a threat to take a tackle. Are they? What did the Chiefs take earlier? Who did the Chiefs draft earlier? They traded up. The Chiefs traded up for who? Why can't I fucking remember, man? I don't remember what the Chiefs took earlier. I'm so fried. They traded up to 6. They traded up to 6 with the Browns, and they drafted... I'm trying so hard to remember this by myself. Delane. They took Delane. The Dolphins could go with a corner here. They desperately need one. But, like, I think you need a receiver a little bit more. There's no way you trade up for a corner. There's no corner that's worth trading up for at this point that I don't think wouldn't have been there by the time 30 came around. It's got to be Omar. Jumping the Bills for Omar, right? I don't know what goes on in these GM's heads, bro. I can't make sense of it. Oh, Chris Johnson. Okay, wow. I did not think they... Okay, I had Chris Johnson going in the first round. It's not a match, but that's a point that I don't think a lot of people will get, so that's good. I'm shocked they traded up. Oh, no, let's just put a wrench in my stomach. There's no fucking way they traded up. They made this trade knowing that Omar Cooper was going to be there at 28 anyway. It's either Omar Cooper or Caden McDonald. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. The pick is in. Brandon Beane, don't do this to me. Oh, no, Brandon Beane, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, Brandon Beane. DJ Moore led. I think DJ Moore leads the NFL in screen passes caught over the last 3 years. Khalil Shakir is at the top of that list every year. We have Dalton Kincaid. Keon Coleman's a big slot, quote unquote. We do not need another player that plays 75% of snaps in the slot that does his best work after the catch. I don't need that. They traded back again? Oh, my God. I hate this fucking team. Just make a pick, Brandon Beane. Like, you're not playing Moneyball, bro. Is this McCoy? Please be Jermod McCoy, then I can get a match. No, they're taking... If they take Omar Cooper, maybe that means they're not trading... no, I don't think that would take them out of the A.J. Brown sweepstakes suddenly. Did they trade it back again? I'm so fuck you, Brandon Bean. Fuck you, dude. You know, if you want to pick at 31 or 32 so bad, maybe make the Super Bowl, Brandon. Dickhead. So, okay, there's no way they take Caden McDonald because I think they have plenty on the interior defensive line. So at least they didn't trade with their division rival and then have them get sniped in the process. Is this Lomu? Maybe? If this is Lomu, I'm going to be mad. What? Fucking A, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There goes another match. I don't think I have a chance at any matches at all, anywhere. I think the Bills should be up at 31st, right? Like, yep, just keep trading back, Brandon. Keep collecting those 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks, you fucking... I can't, man. I can't with that guy. I actually can't. I can't. What are they trading back for? If they trade back and they... Okay. So there goes Lomu. I'm up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Up to 28 points with 4 picks left, dude. I just need 2 points out of these final 4 picks. Please, man. 2 points out of these final 4 picks, and I at least won't feel like I completely embarrassed myself. The Chiefs pick is in. So it's definitely not tackle, I can't imagine. There is a chance that this could be Trayden Stukes, who I mocked to them. Oh, no, there's not a chance because they took fucking Delane, so forget that. This could be Omar Cooper. This could definitely be Omar Cooper. I don't know. Could it be Keldrick Falk? They need an edge rusher. I don't have a fucking clue what this team is doing, to be honest with you. It could be Pons. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just I'm glad I'm sitting here with my Bills sweatshirt on and my blinking Bills hat. It could be Boston. I think Boston does make sense to Kansas City. I think when I did my mock with Tag in Austin a couple months ago, like a month ago or so, I think I had Boston going to the Chiefs. No, I think I had Boston going to the Browns. I don't remember. But I know I did a mock. I only did a few mocks, like 2 or 3 mocks, honestly. And the one I did do, one of them I did do, I think I had the Chiefs going with Boston. Oh, but we'll never find out. Dude, if the Bills are going to watch the Bills trade out again, watch them trade back again, dude, just to collect the Midfinity Stones with their late round picks, their day 3 picks. Brandon B, you suck, dude. You fucking suck, man. If the Chiefs take McDonald, I'm also going to be upset. There's no way Omar Cooper makes it through the Chiefs and the Niners, though, right? These are 2 teams that could use a receiver. There's 2 teams that could use a receiver. Does anyone have any idea? Does anyone know what time the draft ended last year? I would love to know how much time that we're ultimately saving, because it is almost 11 o'clock. That is late, but I feel like it's not as late as what it was before. I knew I had Boston going to the Browns. I do remember that part. And Colts, Chiefs going Hood. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fuck. I would love it. So every year I do this mock draft challenge thing that I talk about, similar to the one I ran. And there's a guy at the top that is comfortably the best mock drafter in the world. I feel confident in saying that. His name is Jason Boris. He doesn't have social media that's active, at least. He doesn't release mock drafts on a website. He does nothing publicly. He just submits his mock draft right beforehand, and he just kills it. I think he tied the record on the website for 59 points last year or the year before, which is absolutely fucking insane. That's like half the draft getting matches. With that said, I would love to know what his score was for this. I'm very interested to know. It is just insane how much I feel like Reese sliding just completely butt fucked everything for me. That was something that Schrager predicted. Not many other people talked about, but it was rumored, and that really just fucked everything up. All right, man. What is it? Could they go with another DB? And I think this will probably be. I'm thinking this could be Zion Young. This could be any of like that second round edge rusher pool. Could be a receiver though. Could be Omar. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's Peter Woods. Wow. So Peter Woods also goes in the first round. Oh man, am I gonna reach 30 points? It's getting close now. It's getting really close. Like we're getting dangerously close to not getting 30 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh no, man. I have 3 picks to get 2 points, man. Come on. The Niners pick is in. What is this? Omar? It has to be Omar Cooper, right? There is legitimately no other selection here that makes sense. There's no other pick here that makes sense. Oh my God, they traded. They fucking traded. Now the Jets are on the dude. Who's this? Who's this gonna be? Do they a corner? Could they be jumping up for McCoy? I think they're probably jumping up for McCoy. I think that's probably what my vote is. Jumping up for Jermod. Wow, I cannot believe Caden McDonald potentially is the one of the top 3 tackles that falls out of the first. That's pretty crazy to me. Dude, I have 3 picks to get 2 points. If I can't get 2 points, I'm going to crash the fuck out. Please get on with it. I mean, who did they take earlier? Sadiq. They took Sadiq and they took Bailey. Corner, I know, is something that's talked about. Do they double up at receiver because they're so thin at the position? Fuck, man. I don't know. Okay. Wow, they traded up for Omar Cooper. Okay. I mean, look, as long as Omar Cooper Jr. is not available when the Bills pick, I'll be happy. I'm shocked that the Niners traded out of Omar Cooper range, but okay. I don't think I'd be too happy about that if I were you guys. I'm very confused by that. I'm very, very confused by that that decision. They must like a receiver or something. I don't know. You matched that, nice. Sick work. Omar Cooper without the Penn State catch is literally like a third fucking fourth rounder. Buffalo, the pick is Bean. It's never been more obvious. Both other top tackles are gone. All of the possible receivers gone. They're going to take Basantis. Oh, fucking God, if they take Basantis, I guess I won't be pissed, but I won't be happy about it either. Dude, if they take an edge rusher, or Denzel Boston, I will lose my fucking mind. If they take an edge rusher or Denzel Boston, I will lose my mind. I need one more point. I have 2 picks to get one more point. I had the Browns making 3 picks in the first round. I had a feeling one of the teams in the top 10 would be. One of the teams that already had 2 picks would be making 3 picks. So, I mean, I guess that counts for something, right? Oh my God, they traded back! I'm fucking over this shit, man. Just take him. Dude, whoever's running the graphics at ESPN needs to get on their shit. It still says Bills pick is in, but it's the Titans pick, apparently. So the Bills are out completely. Just continue to trade back for pennies on the fucking dollar to get these fucking... It's just like classic Brandon Beane, man. This is why it made no sense to fire Sean McDermott and keep Brandon Beane. That's why it makes no fucking sense. It's the same bullshit every year. We're going to end up with a bunch of fucking mid-round garbage that just does nothing. Who is this? Who is this? Falk? I don't know. Literally, Thug. It's just the Bills and the Niners thinking they're outsmarting everybody. Look at us go. We're making all these smart trade backs. Look at us. You fucking... It's a fucking nerds, man. But what about the 5th round training camp body? I know. It's so important, right? It's so important. Honestly, what this says about granted, this is something Brandon Beane literally always does, but what it also says is that they know that there are a ton of holes on this roster. And there are. They need a guard. They could use another receiver body. They could use interior defensive line. They could absolutely use help in the secondary. They need linebackers. Like, they do need help everywhere. So that's probably their thought process, is like they want to gather picks because they got a lot of holes. But I don't know. Like, Caden McDonald's right there. Wow. I just realized I haven't been live on your stream, so my responses have been late. Please be Keldrick Falk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I get the 30 points. I get the 30 points. That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about is getting the 30 points. If I could get one more match, just a match to finish off the night. Maybe if they didn't trash their second round pick. Yep, you're right. Yeah, but think who you could have had these last couple of years if you didn't keep on trading back. You wouldn't need certain positions if you just held. Yeah, probably. You're probably fucking right. But this fucking terrorist doesn't know how to do anything, man. All right. I guess I'll stay and see the fucking Seahawks pick. I have the match for the Seahawks pick is Colton Hood. So, or Jermod could go here too, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait, do I not have 30 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, I do have 30. Okay. Who are the biggest surprises or best remaining players on your board? I think definitely Caden McDonald. I'm shocked that Caden McDonald wasn't the first or second defensive tackles off the board. I thought McCoy falling out of the first round was very likely. But I did have him squeezing at the end because I did anticipate more corners going. But anyway, I think definitely Caden McDonald. Otherwise, I'm not too sure if there are any surprises that are still out there. The guys that I had mocked in the first round that aren't taken yet are guys that were also surprises. So, like the guys like I had Trayden Stukes sneaking in, Chase Pasanta sneaking in. Both of those guys those were surprises to be taken in the first round. Other than that, I think everybody that's gone so far is pretty understandable. TJ Parker, I saw mocked a few times here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this is going to be. The pick is in. So the Bills traded with who out of 31? So now where's their next pick? I don't know, man. So they're just going to trade back 18 times for just Pasantis, probably. I just want to know what the pick is. I want to go to bed. Absolutely miserable draft night. I don't even get to see the Bills pick. I sat here. I'm like, yay, at least maybe I can see the Bills pick Caden McDonald, and they just kept trading back. Every kid that played football in kindergarten said they wanted to play in the NFL. It was a great draft. What do you mean? No, bro, this draft sucked. So many teams did bullshit, which we expected. I will say, in all fairness, teams just did bullshit. Yeah, I'm sure as a Cowboys fan, you're thrilled, Sam. I'm sure you're loving life right now as a Cowboys fan. What'd your haul end up being? Downs and who? Downs and Malachi Lawrence. Yeah, I'm sure, Sam, you're having an excellent time. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself plentifully. We traded Fist for 11, then got forced to move back from 20. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys put on a masterclass performance. I will give them credit there. I liked their night a lot. That's crazy. All the trades you did, you still only have 2 total picks tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what any of the trades were off the top of my head. I can't remember. So if that's true, I'm not shocked because they're trading at the end of the first round. Nobody's going to give up their second round pick for that. So they're probably just trading back for like a fourth and a fifth. You're trading back 2 or 3 spots so they can garner more fucking day 3 picks. A bunch of fucking useless ass bullshit. I can't, man. That guy should have been fired with McDermott. Why are you pissed? Yeah, I'm pissed too, Michael, if you're pissed for the same reason I am. All right, Colton Hood, maybe? That would be cool. Colton Hood would be cool. Or McCoy. Just be one of the 2 players. This can be Basantis. It can be Traden Stoops. It can be Jermont McCoy. It can be Colton Hood. Anybody that I have left that hasn't been taken in the first round yet, please. Wow. How old is this poor kid? I'm sitting here bitching that the Bills traded back and this poor kid has beat cancer 2 times and he's probably younger than me. Really makes you think, dude. It really makes you think, like, well, every time they do that kind of stuff, I stop for a second. I'm like, what is even real? What even matters? Oh my God. Holy shit, he just lost his mind at the podium. Just be Colton Hood so I can finish with a 4th match. What? All right. I'm getting off. that was just okay. Sure, dude. Like, really, man? Oh my God, I did not see that coming either. I didn't see a lot. Really, Jadarian Price snuck into the first round. What are we doing, dude? Like, the Bills traded back 19 times to draft fucking who, and the Seahawks stood firm to take fucking Jadarian Price. Sure, man. I'm so sure. All right. It's 11 o'clock. It's not as late as it typically is when the draft ends, I don't think. So I want to thank everybody for watching. It was a fun night despite the misery and the suffering, but it was a good time. This is my favorite thing to do every year. I think at the end of the day, when it comes to my favorite events to live stream and do, this is definitely one of my favorite events to cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys all for watching and being engaging in the chat. Yeah, it was rough. You know, Niners fans and Bills fans are not the happiest campers right now. I can't wait to get off and see what all the trades were and see what excellent capital Brandon Beane walked away with. But I will see you all. Talk to you all later. Have a great, fantastic, excellent night.